Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Testing 1, 2, am I live? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I could have been doing a video on better circumstances, but usually in the morning show, I cover the Bronx a lot. I'm from the Bronx, New York. In the morning, we usually cover a lot of stuff that goes on in the Bronx. But this tragic event right now that killed 19 people, 9 children, 10 events in the Bronx happened around the T-Bot section of the Bronx. We got Eric Adams right now in the press conference. We talk about Eric Adams, who became the mayor of New York on January 1st. We saw him sworn in. He's been doing a few press conferences for the past couple of days. He did another one because of a Burger King shooting. So there's been a lot of things going on in New York. Eric Adams has been covering. I want to play the press conference right now. We just want to cover it right now. We're going to listen to Eric Adams, Kathy Hochul, Chuck E. Cheese, Chuck Schumer, and then have some scenes from what happened. Just want to document the events. I'm still going to cover more on it tomorrow morning. But it was a fire that happened today in the Bronx. Killed around 19 people, 9 children, 10 adults, 34 injured. So we're going to hear from the commissioner too. But I just heard it was from like a space heater. So the people that lived in this building, the fire started and then just ran out of the apartment. There's no fire escape in these buildings. I will show you how these buildings look like. We covered this before. So you guys can see a visual event. But let's just take it to the mayor. Let's go listen to the professionals, the politicians that know better, right? So, and I want you guys to hear what Eric Adams says and Kathy Hochul. I don't know. It always seems like they never let a tragedy go to worst. Already talking about a bill and stuff like that. Let's take a listen. There's our favorite mayor, Eric Adams. Here we go. That's right. That's right.
It's I think that it's a very significant moment to have just the unification of our city during this time of a tragedy. This is no longer a city or state where the governor and the mayor and elected officials and our firefighters, our police officers, our OEM, all of our entities. We are in the energy of when there is a crisis in this city or state, we are coming together. We are sending a loud message with the men and women of the clergy and the other officers in this city. We are in a moment where we're facing a multitude of crises at one time, and we won't succeed if
That's
we're not
right.
united.
That's
And
right.
coming here today, the governor reached out to me and stated that she wanted to be here to send a loud message for these families and to say thank you to the men and women who went in this building. Some of these firefighters, their their oxygen, their oxygen tanks were empty and they still pushed through the smoke. You can't do this if you don't feel attached to this city and this community. And I really want to thank them for putting their lives on the line to save lives. Over 30 people are in the hospital, 19 deaths. 9 of them are children, are babies that we lost. And we're all feeling this. And we're going to be here for this community to help them navigate through this. Many of these young children went to schools. We will have a social and emotional support at their schools to help the classmates.
That's right.
We're here as well with the Red
That's right.
Cross and OEM is going to coordinate together to get housing
That's right.
and also some of the emergency needs that the people who experience this trauma experience. And it's so important that we have the faith-based leaders here. This was a large Muslim population. Sheikh Musa is here that knows many of the residents. They came from Gambia. And we want to make sure that we're sensitive to the cultural needs. The ME's office is going to coordinate to make sure that we respect the burial rights of the Muslim community as well as others. So our message is clear today.
Hey, Maureen.
During the tragedy, we are going to be here for each other. There's more to be discovered. The FDNY is doing a thorough investigation. Commissioner Nigro will update us on the latest, but it appears as though this stemmed from a space heater. But the marshals are here. They will give us a thorough investigation to determine exactly what took place and what we can do better not to have this repeated. And so at this time, I want to just thank the governor of the state of New York, who's here with us today, and just to ask her to say a few words. Governor?
Okay, you guys know how we feel about Kathy Hochul. Shout out to Eric Adams. I've been covering Eric Adams since day one, since New Year's Eve. Covered it even by the election. We want to see how good Eric Adams is doing. I got to give him props. When something happens in New York, he's there doing a press conference. I'll give him that. Let's hope he's doing his best to fix New York City. Now, Kathy Hochul, before I go to Kathy Hochul, let's just go see what happened first, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to lose people because when I play Kathy Hochul, I fall asleep. We fall asleep. Kathy Hochul. Let's just go see some of the scenes that happened at the. So this is one of the buildings in the Bronx that caught on fire. So imagine living here and being stuck in one of these, and there's a fire. It's like a matchbox, but these buildings are strong. If there's a fire, they tell you close the door because it's made out of bricks and concrete, and it'll hold the fire in. But imagine living here and there's a fire, and look now this fire is breaking out all over the place. It's kind of scary, right? How are you going to evacuate? How are you supposed to evacuate? You're supposed to know how to evacuate. The fire commissioner is going to talk about that in a few. After Kathy Hochul and Chuck E. Cheese Schumer talk. But just imagine having to live in this building. I'm gonna see if I could show you footage of inside of how it looks inside. These videos are disgusting. I've talked about when I worked as a social worker, I did health insurance. I had to go into these public housings, and it was one of the worst places to go to. These public housing buildings, dirty, urine in the elevator. Some elevators don't work. A lot of senior citizens live here. I talked about how my grandma lived in one of these projects. It's in the South Bronx when she was living. And I love my grandma. I love my grandma, but visiting her, it was like we were risking our lives every time we had to visit her. So these situations are kind of scary. So you're supposed to know where the fire is at, how to escape. But a lot of people are probably not gonna know that. But it's another image, ladies and gentlemen. This is. I also have been thinking about this on. I live in a building out here, and there's a guy that charges his Tesla. So this happened for the space heater, and then you got people charging their Teslas outside in the parking lot. I don't know, but this is some scenes from the event, ladies and gentlemen.
A fire in a residential building in the Bronx on Sunday left 19 people dead, including 9 children, and dozens more injured. That's according to New York City Mayor Eric Adams. The fire broke out around 11 a.m. in a 19-floor apartment building. The city's fire commissioner told reporters some 200 firefighters helped put out the blaze. Its cause was not immediately known. The commissioner said the smoke had spread to every floor of the building, likely because the door to the apartment where it started was left open, and that victims had suffered from significant smoke inhalation. A fire in a residential building in the
Thank you, Mayor. We are indeed a city in shock. It's impossible to go into that room where scores of families who are in such grief, who are in pain, to see it in a mother's eyes as I held her
Sorry about
lost
that.
her entire family.
So I want to just show you some of the so you can have some of the visuals of what happened at the event, the way the building looked. So as you hear them speak, you can have a visual of the events. So now we're gonna listen to Kathy Hochul. Kathy Hochul, she's people want to hear some comfort, and she's already talking like some policies. She's gonna help out the families, good, but it sounds more like she's doing like a campaign promise type of thing. Like Kathy,
It's hard to fathom what they're going through. But I went table to table, helped children make their ramen noodles and eat their pizza, and let them know one thing. And the mayor and I are united in this. We will not forget you. We will not abandon you. We are here for you. So your elected leaders, from your Senator Schumer on down to our council members, are united here to support this community, to say tonight is a night of tragedy and pain, and tomorrow we begin to rebuild. We rebuild their lives and give them hope, especially those who came all the way from Africa, Gambia, in search of a better life right here in this great borough, the borough of the Bronx. They're part of our family. And when I prepare my budget this week,
here we go.
I'm going to establish a victims' compensation fund for the individuals I just sat with and said, I will not forget you. There'll be money to help them find new housing, for burial costs, for whatever they need. We'll take care of them, because that's what we do here in the state of New York. We are here for the Bronx, and we're here for anyone who needs us. And I thank the leadership of our mayor, our fire commissioner, Nigro, and all the men and women in uniform who went into a building not knowing their own fate, and they still went in there and rescued people. And that's why I'm so proud to be the governor of a state like this. You cannot keep us down, ever. We are united together. Thank you. And may God bless the individuals who are suffering and the souls of those we lost, particularly the children.
And I'm just so happy when I reached out to our state senator and asked him, can he come up and join us today?
Here's Chuck.
Hesitation. He came up.
Here's Chuck E. Cheese Schumer. Those I'm gonna show you another video from the event, ladies and gentlemen. You see me going back and forth. I got two screens over here. Here's another visual of the fire right here. The fire while it's burning. So then we have the fire burning. So the fire started right there. It was from a space heater. Look on the second floor. And look at that. So the fire hose in there. Look, I'm turning off the fire. That's a lot of firefighters. A lot of firefighters right there. It's crazy. A lot of things have been happening in New York this week. There's only been a week into the year. A lot of things have been happening already in New York. Eric Adams, you got a full plate. At least I give Eric Adams props. He actually shows up. Bill de Blasio would have probably waited till tomorrow to show up.
The door to the apartment where it started was left open, and that victims had suffered from significant smoke inhalation. A fire in a residential building in the Bronx on Sunday left.
So I got another footage right here.
Oh my God, get out of the fucking building. What the hell?
So you got this lady staring out the window over here. You got these people staring.
Oh my God, get out of the fucking building. What the hell?
Have you ever seen one of these buildings? It's basically like you're living in a prison. It's like a little prison box. These are ugly buildings made out of concrete, bricks.
What the hell?
We saw that one. I think did we see this one? That's good. So you can see once again how big this building is. Imagine living in this, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that live outside of New York, look at this magnitude of ugly. This building's an eyesore. This building right here is one eyesore in the city. That, you know, so he's saying those stairs, those ladders are supposed to reach all the way to the top to rescue people. So look at the fire trucks. Imagine having to go to the top to rescue people. And you can see some smoke on the top floors also. I don't know, the fire spread, the smoke spread. It was mostly the smoke that started hurting the people because they left the door open. So it starts spreading across the hallways, up the stairs. The smoke just, you add air to the fire, it makes it stronger and bigger. I don't know. It's something I kind of learned in chemistry, I guess. But I think that's how it works. Scary, right, folks? Very scary right here. It's very, very, very scary. Very, very scary right here, folks. So just, Eric Adams, we just heard that speak. Senator Schumer, Eric Adams. Let's see if we get you another footage here. Did we? See the fire coming out.
Oh, they got a little kid.
There's a kid.
That's a kid. I don't know.
Oh, they're bringing a kid down. No, it's not. Is that a kid? So I don't even know what the hell. You look at New York, right? You think this is scenes from like the 1980s, 1990s. This is 2021. Living in a city and seeing smoke like this coming out of buildings,
How did they get in there?
it takes some of us back in New York. Seeing this kind of stuff. There's another one right here. It's a different one. Sad when you see the kids, man. Oh man. The problem with these buildings, it takes one. It takes one to ruin the whole thing for the building. One person leaves the space heater on, sets a fire or whatever, and just leaves. So they ran out of the building and left the door open. So we have an interview here.
How did you get out?
Well, I had to tell my family, to be indoors because, to close the door because the hallway was a mess. It was all smoky. So what happened is we had to stay in until the fire department came and cleared us, and they said we could leave. That was when I told everybody to leave the apartment. Black Mikos. It was so serious. I've never seen anything like it before. Definitely.
Yeah, I'll cover that on tomorrow's morning show. Eric Adams hiring his brother to be like a sergeant. Eric Adams. But this is a breaking news. I wanted to cover this a little bit, do some research live as it's happening right now. Any updates, I'll have it on the morning show. But let's finish off with Chuck E. Cheese Schumer.
Just to be here and show our united front. Thank you, Senator Schumer. Senator Schumer.
Chuck E. Cheese Schumer coming up. Never let a tragedy.
And everyone here.
Let me.
You see the outpouring of every level of government from all parts of the city. I just came up from Brooklyn. It is such a tragedy. Thinking of children, thinking of thinking of so many people in this building, immigrants striving to climb that ladder up, and their lives snuffed out. It's awful. I want to thank our firefighters. Unbelievable. They always rush to danger. They don't care. They don't worry about themselves. They just go in there. And they were here from all reports very, very quickly. We appreciate that. At the federal level, we'll do whatever we can. There is housing assistance.
That's right.
Tax assistance.
That's right.
And maybe most important in this instance, immigration assistance. So
That's right.
Be united.
Here we go.
Families have come from overseas and need to be here. And I just pledge, and I saw my colleague from Congress, our Congressmember Uchi Torres, we pledge to do whatever we can at the federal level. But New Yorkers are
That's
united.
right. That's right.
Standing by when there's a tragedy, we come together.
Never let a tragedy go to
We don't
waste.
care about ideology. We don't
Yes,
care
you do.
about race, creed, color,
Yes, you
religion.
do. Yes,
We
you
come
do.
together, we embrace one another, and we say we are for helping New Yorkers who need help. That's who we've been for the history of our city.
No, you haven't.
This awful night, that doesn't.
No, you haven't. That's why a lot of people have left New York. Chuck E. Cheese, Schumer, Kathy Hochul, and the new mayor, Eric Adams. That's why a lot of people have left New York. You have done nothing to help the citizens of New York. You come after the fact. Oh, we're going to help you guys. These people, you see the condition that people live in the South Bronx and the Bronx and Brooklyn, Queens, these projects where a lot of low income people live in. It's the worst. It's the worst. So now you want to help? Look at that building. There's no fire escape. People were supposed to know there's an evacuation plan. When was the last time you think those residents partook in a fire drill? When was the last time somebody knocked on their door and said, hey, in case of a fire, please close your door? Maybe there's a notice. Maybe some fire drill. Stop, drop, shut them down, no, without stop, roll, right? Have that song in your head. If there's a fire, stop, drop, and roll. Clear the smoke. Not walking around, leaving doors open. That's another thing. There's no education. You want to talk about throw money. All right. How about educating people? How about educating people what to do in an event of a fire, where to go, where are the stairs? Maybe have a map on their doors. But they don't think. They should have thought about this before. But then again, it's New York City. It's New York City. What you expect?
And I think the senator raised a good point. This is a
Let me show you something, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. I thought this was a kid. This is the governor of the governor of New York City right here, ladies. This little wow, this is power. This is the governor. Wow. That's the governor of New York right there. Eric Adams looks like a mayor. Shout out to Eric Adams for now. We're trying to give him a chance, right? I'm trying to give this affirmative action mayor a chance, all right? We'll give 9 days in. He's making it hard, but we give him Eric Adams. We'll give him a chance. But we'll see. But these politicians, man.
Immigrant community, and we want to make sure Sheikh Musa let the residents know that if you need assistance, your names would not be turned over to ICE or any other institution. We want people to be comfortable in coming forward, and it's imperative that we connect with those on the ground to make sure they get that message and that word out.
So it looks like it is a building of immigrants. Somebody in the chat said earlier, if it's a building of immigrants, they're already talking about not turning the names to ICE. I have to look into this building a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen. Politicians for these politicians to all get together really quick on a Sunday.
So we want to allow and have Commissioner Nigro come forward to give you any technical updates on what took place and the updates on the investigation. Commissioner?
Here's the commissioner. He's the guy with the facts. I'm gonna let him take over. Let's listen to this guy.
Let me just say that my entire department mourns along with the families here today and our entire city. We're all about saving lives, and the loss of one life is sad for us, much less 19 lives. As the mayor said, this fire began in an apartment that spans 2 floors on the 2nd and 3rd floor of the building. It started in a malfunctioning electric space heater. That was the cause of the fire. The fire consumed that apartment that was on 2 floors and part of the hallway. The door to that apartment, unfortunately, when the residents left, was left open. It did not close by itself. The smoke spread throughout the building, thus the tremendous loss of life and other people fighting for their lives right now in hospitals all over the Bronx. So we are investigating where everyone was found, how the smoke traveled, but certainly marshals have determined through physical evidence and through firsthand accounts by the residents that this fire started in a bedroom in a portable electric heater. Any questions that I can answer, would be happy to do that.
How is the heat working in the apartment? Why did they need to use a space heater?
Carol, go ahead, Carol.
Were there functioning smoke detectors?
I heard someone ask about the heat. The heat.
You guys can't hear the commissioner. I'll put it back again. Hold on, because he's the one telling the facts. He's the one that came in with the space heater. The politicians, I was just playing them for the last, but this guy's the one coming with the info. All right, let me make sure the sound's there. All right, I'm gonna take it back a little bit. Let me know if you can hear him.
That this fire started in a bedroom in a portable electric heater. Any questions that I can answer, would be happy to do that.
How is the heat working in the apartment?
No, the fire commissioner has the floor. This guy has all the answers. I'm just listening from him. So let's go check out the fire
Why
commissioner.
did they need to use a space heater?
Carol, go ahead, Carol.
Were there functioning smoke detectors?
I heard someone ask about the heat. The heat was on in the building. It was being used to supplement the building heat. There were smoke alarms throughout the building. The first call that came in was due to a neighbor hearing a smoke alarm, and looking and seeing the smoke and calling.
Steve?
There were reports that this was a very frequently malfunctioning smoke alarm system. If you learn how frequently, and that's why a lot of residents came out of emergency. Are you confirming any of that?
We will look into that, but I cannot confirm that.
There were reports also that residents didn't know where to escape when the fire escapes were. Can you comment on that?
Well, on buildings like this, there are no fire escapes. There are interior stairways. So the residents should know where the stairwells are. And I think some of them could not.
Somebody said about the space e-scooter, right? So there was another fire that I heard this morning before this fire that actually took note. It was a lithium-ion battery sparks a 4-alarm NYC fire. So this was another fire that happened yesterday. Somebody brought it up in the chat. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Comment. I really appreciate it. It helps out the show. Sometimes I forget. So this was the other fire that was going on. So a lithium-ion battery sparked 4-alarm NYC fire. So this was another one. A massive fire that tore through a 6-story Bronx building early Saturday, seriously injuring a firefighter, has sparked by a charging e-bike battery in a ground floor restaurant. The e-bike was being charged inside Caridad restaurant in Grand Concourse at East 182nd Street on Fordham Heights about 2 a.m. when the bike lithium-ion battery caught fire, the FDNY said. So there you go. Another fire that happened in the Bronx the day before. Another fire today, another fire. So 2 days in a row with fires in the Bronx. This is what I'm saying. What's going on? There's a lot of fires starting right now in the Bronx. I'm saying accidental. I understand. I'm just saying we like to we like to follow patterns here. We're taking notes. All right. There's a fire on Saturday, fire today. It happens. It's winter. Okay. Lithium battery, space heater. Okay. We're just taking notes. That's all. No conspiracy. Just like, it's just interesting how these things are happening and these people are together. I'm just saying. Because when de Blasio was mayor, you had to wait like a day or two to listen to that guy. So we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what's going on here. But a lot of fires happening in the Bronx. The Bronx is burning. So let's check this one out. So this is the Caridad restaurant.
One roof, folks, you're gonna head up.
So they got to break into the restaurant. That's the Caridad restaurant in the corner.
5625 sector. Going Bunsen. Chief, we open up in that closet outside of the bathroom. Negative on any extension, just some residual smoke.
So there we got the fire, we got the smoke. This is a different fire, ladies and gentlemen. Another part of the Bronx. This is a totally different fire.
If you could redirect to the fourth floor, let me know how things are going there. I'm on the fourth floor now. Therefore, if you get a look on the fifth. And we have heavy solar panels limiting ventilation. Okay. Therefore, keep an eye on the hole. Thank you.
Exactly, B Smiley. That's what I was bringing up with Eric Adams. I'm following all his press conference. Eric Adams has a lot of tragedies going on in the Bronx in New York that he has a chance to be a leader and actually fix it. So all he has to do is all he has to do is show up. That's all Eric Adams has to do right now. We just show up. Just show up, Eric Adams, and that's it. Do your job, and you're already a better mayor than Bill de Blasio. Him hiring his brother-in-law and Delvin Braggs, now backing him up. We have to see on that stuff. But so far, Eric Adams has a lot of opportunities too. But then he does stuff like this. We'll talk about this tomorrow. But it was the Burger King. He said talk something about Burger King. Eric Adams, Burger King. But did I show you the other fire, folks? I'm sorry. I didn't show you the footage from the earlier fire. So the fire we just saw was from Caridad. This one is from
the Bronx on Sunday left 19.
My bad, wrong video. All right, here. So this is scenes from outside the building. So this is outside the building, Twin Parks Northwest 333. I think it's T-Bot Avenue. It's cleaning.
Now, real quick. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
So this is after they're just cleaning up. I just want you to see this is a regular morning, night in one of these buildings. See how dark it gets. It's very dark in New York. Like you see the trees with no leaves. It's kind of like spooky in a way. Yep. So you look at the Bronx, you see those buildings, the same buildings from the early 1900s and stuff like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to update. I just wanted to cover some of the press conference on this fire. Tragic in the Bronx. Yesterday a fire, today a fire. It's one of the things that happens living in New York City. You don't know who the hell your neighbors are. You don't know what the hell your neighbors are doing. A lot of irresponsible people, a lot of low IQ people out there. And you see there's a fire, they leave the door open so the rest of the building could catch on fire. They're just thinking about themselves and running out. Reminds me of George Costanza. I just finished watching Seinfeld, all 9 seasons. When there was a fire and George Costanza pushed the old lady out the way and he pushed the kids to run out. It just reminded me of that. But that's what happens in New York City. You have a lot of inconsiderate people. They don't help out. If there's a fire, they just run away. I don't know. I don't want to. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow live in the morning. Somebody mentioned Pigeon and Kirsten W. I might do a stream. I might. You guys, I could probably do one right after this. I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you guys want me to do a pigeon stream because it's quite a lot of pigeon content, but we'll see. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you, Luann Petty. Appreciate it. Rest in peace, Kirsten. I already saw Pigeon writing stupid things, calling me a liar and stuff like that. I'm like, it's news. I'm covering the passing of a patriot. So Pigeon started attacking me, Now she made like a bunch of videos about it. And we'll see what covers, folks. We'll see. I don't want to get into a back and forth with a pigeon right now. There's other things to cover. There's other things going on in the world, and this pigeon, this narcissistic pigeon, makes everything about her. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the Burger King shooting. I'm gonna save that for the morning show. I can't cover everything right now. I need some New York City crimes for tomorrow morning for the morning show. But this is something big, something huge, and I'll bring you guys an update tomorrow on the morning show. Any other updates that happens here. So I'm bringing. Hey, what's up, LDG? LDG at Geeks Enjoy. What's up, man? I'll jump on. I'll check it out. I'm thinking of doing a pigeon stream. If you guys want me to do a pigeon stream, let me know in the comment. Leave a comment. I don't know. We do a pigeon stream. These people need to be cleaning up pigeon crap. They look like the kid cleaning all the pigeon crap in New York City. Oh, there. That's right. That's right. Look at that. That's right. People want to see a pigeon stream. Hold on. You guys let me know if this is worth it. Hold on. I hope people left thinking I was gonna end this stream. Damn, yo. When you wanna go, what was it? As soon as you out, they pull you back in. Did I say it right? I think I didn't say it right. As soon as you out, they pull you back in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys pulled me back in. The viewership dropped, but those who stuck around. All right, hold on. Just want to show this. I just want to show this, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So this pigeon, right? Look how many videos has been done on Kirsten W. I just did a breaking news, covered it. I let other people speak. The videos I showed it. All right, so that's one. So that's another one that was done today. That's two. This is another one done today. That's three. Let's look at the names. I just want to show you the names. Look right there. Let's go. Let's count these, ladies and gentlemen. This is one on January 6th. One. This is already two. Kirsten W. Two. Oh, talk about clout. Look. Three. This is a lot of pigeon videos. I can't cover all of these. Three. Look at all the pandering. She even makes an announcement about it. Three. Oh, this is the post right here. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. Sad to wake up to see these heartless people try to profit of Kirsten's passing. Please, no, this is a crazy man I unfortunately briefly dated 5 years ago. It was a one-night stand. And whom has not left me alone since. You see that part right there, ladies and gentlemen? I have not left her alone. You're running for Congress. I cover congressional candidates on the show. I cover political candidates. So you're a political candidate. You're running for Congress. Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're doing. You still haven't done a campaign. But now, thank you for the shout out on your page. You can't even put my name on your page so people could come check me out and watch my videos and be like, wow, this guy is actually pretty cool. This guy's actually informative. This guy's actually entertaining. Why do I even bother watching this pigeon when I could be watching Legal Latino Heat on YouTube and gives me information, shows me the videos, shows me the facts, the stats, the graphs, show you video. I don't just turn on the camera and speak. I show you guys what's going on. I want you to have that visualization. See what's going on. I don't want to just be talking, turning on the camera. So that's what these pigeon videos are. What does a pigeon do? A bunch of crocodile tears and all that. So there's a lot of pigeon content to watch. So, well, he used to bully. I never bullied. I did make fun of Kirsten. I did some jokes. When I watch a video, I like to make fun of stuff. I make jokes. That's what I do, right? So, because Pigeon was hanging out with Kirsten, And there was an interview that she did. I looked at the body language, the way everything was going on. Look at her face. Look how uncomfortable she is. This is what we do here. So that's the reason I did the video. I'm like, I feel sorry. I feel bad. I was like, oh, I said that on the Friday show. So pigeon off the bat over here. He used to bully Kirsten W. while she was alive, as well as now using our names, as well using our names to create content and request donation on his very boring channels. If you guys think my channel is boring, let me know. Let me know. Look at this right here. Hey, what's up, Lika? Happy birthday, Lika. Happy birthday, Lika 0987. So I don't know if you guys think my show is boring. My boring channels, man. Look at this. See the words that she used, bully. I never bullied. No. Made a joke here and there. Yeah, jokes, I do jokes. Bully, I do not do jokes. I do jokes. Please ignore him. See, let's right here. Remember we talked about AOC, All Out Crazy, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. AOC, right? If you hate me, you want to date me. This pigeon is nothing but a leftist. She uses leftist tactics. Oh, he wants to date me. He wants to be with me. No, it's called criticism. You create garbage content on the internet, and we take it apart, and I make fun of it. I make jokes. That's what I do. I'm a funny guy, right? No, I like to be entertaining. You create content that can easily be labeled as like what, misinformation and be made fun of and ridiculed. I'm sorry. So appreciate it, Liberty Cowgirl. Thank you. Thank you, Lika. But the pigeon thinks I'm boring, so please ignore his video. He is heavily into drugs and alcohol and not mentally well. Well, I don't drink alcohol like you, pigeon, but I do take CBDX, okay? I do enjoy CBDX, all right? That's my thing, CBDX. He's heavily into drugs and alcohol. He's not mentally well. Thank you for understanding. What are you doing, like a public service announcement over here? We're trying to get the answer of as to what will happen to Kirsten's body and whatever her network will do about all this. Thank you. We miss her a lot of people. And she could even put my name there. Give me props. Stupid pigeon. Pigeon says so many lies. Bullied. I need to get her video out. I'll send it to you. She's bashing Q followers and Kirsten. So shout out to I don't trust people who don't drink or do drugs. She's the type that says, I don't do none of that. And yet she does all of that. She's a liar. She doesn't do drugs or drink. Get out of here. So this is what a narcissist does, right? Why do narcissists feel like they're entitled to the truth? Only they know the truth, right? She's always like, I got the truth. The truth, in my opinion, the truth, right? In my truth, she says a lot. In my truth, she's entitled. She's the only one to know the truth. Nobody else could be a truth seeker. Nobody else could ask questions. Only her and only through her. Like a true narcissist. They want to get away with it. They always have like a good justification. I'm just speaking my truth. That's what like the pigeon likes to say. I'm just speaking my truth. And then she wants to like poke holes. Watch my video from Friday. There's a reason a lot of people are enjoying it and sharing it. Because I show respect to Kirsten W. The past is the past. And it's sad what happened. And maybe some people didn't know. We got to let people know, remember them. But you, on the other hand, pigeon, have made already, what, 8, 9, 10 pigeon videos on the matter, chasing that clout. I wasn't going to do a pigeon video, but then she wants to post on her stupid page without giving me credit, without giving a link to my channel. Because she's afraid if her viewers were actually to watch my channel, they will be like, damn, this legal Latino is actually entertaining. I pride myself into being entertaining, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm not, I'm not. The numbers will be like, this guy. That's my thing. I want to be entertaining and informative. I like to entertain. I like to, get people interested. I'm not just gonna be like, hey guys, how's everybody doing? And Yeah. And that's what you get out of a pigeon video right there, ladies and gentlemen. If you were to edit a pigeon video, you let's say a 30-minute pigeon video, if you were to edit every and you would probably get 17 minutes of ands and ums, and the rest of her repeating the same talking point over and over again. And and I know Pigeon is gonna try to attack me now. She's gonna try to take down my channels. So check out my backup channel, ladies and gentlemen. The thing, Pigeon, if you try to take me down, you took down my Twitter before. You try to take me down, it's only gonna make yourself look bad. You're a political candidate now. So good luck running for office, Pigeon. Because I'm like a hawk, and you're a pigeon. I'm gonna be watching your campaign like a hawk. What sound does a hawk do? Let me look up. What does a hawk do? I want to hear that sound. I'm a hawk, or should it be a bald eagle? I'm not a bald eagle. I can't be bald. Maybe I'm more like a hawk. So this one pigeon video that she deleted that
Friday night.
I could put any pigeon video and you'll hear sorry, that's the way you see it. Look at Skeletor over here.
And even though I am completely 100% against censoring, against our violation of freedom of speech or our First Amendment,
ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to take a shot every time you hear you go ahead, take shots, man, because this person right here, it's another AOC, a worse version of AOC. She thinks everybody wants to date her. Everybody that attacks her wants to date her. Oh, they're attacked because they want to date her. No, it's because what you do, and it's funny. You're funny to cover. People enjoy when I make pigeon videos because a lot of people don't like you. I don't know if you know this, Pigeon. A lot of people don't like you. I like the fact that you keep making videos because that means more content for me to cover. So please, by all means, make more videos. I encourage the Pigeon to make more videos. Her campaign. When is this campaign going to start? I'm still waiting for the camp. When is the campaigning starting? When is the kissing the babies and you know? Where's the campaigning? What's going on over here? When is this pigeon campaigning? Is she running money? Is she raising? Is she fundraising? What is she doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing? You know, you announced for your candidacy back in October. You haven't even campaigned. You haven't even, started running, kissing babies, shaking hands. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, this pigeon.
Do you wish some people would get fat?
We're not going to watch all this video. I'm just going to bounce around. But as you can see, you're going to hear,
fact checked. Patriot sister, Kirsten W. And I was not by her side, and I had not seen her since September. All I had really done was talk to her, but from all the information that I'm gathering, and I'm maybe it's something that I shouldn't do, but I'm very much into what ifs and what if I would have just been persistent and called around and found out what.
Here's a narcissist, spoken like a true narcissist. Narcissists feel like they could change the world. I should have done this. I could have done that. I would have saved her life. That's what she makes it about her, this whole situation. The one video she deleted, I was watching. I'm trying to find it now. She kept talking about, hey, I was telling her to do this. I was telling her to do that. She shouldn't have done this. She starts telling all the stuff that she was doing before she passed away. She even shared a screenshot of her messaging her. A person that passed away, You sharing the messages of a person that passed away. Thank you, Mary Tando. Thank you for the $49.99. I appreciate that. The pigeon doesn't appreciate that, but I appreciate that. Thank you for the 10 coffees. Thank you. Appreciate that, Mary. Shout out to Mary. Thank you. Now I can go get.
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
Oh, thank you, Mary. That's gonna cover my vax and wax treatment. I appreciate it. I'm vaxxed and waxed for the week. Shout out to Mary. Thank you. All right, let's play this video over this because I don't think the pigeon's gonna like this. So if the pigeon wants to take a screenshot, here you go. Take this screenshot. I guess Mary's funding me. That's right.
Hospital she was at.
That's right.
And what if I would have done this, and what if this, and what if that, and what, and I really shouldn't do that, and I do that a lot sometimes.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, don't sponsor my show, my channel. She gets mad when you do that. She hates when I make money off her content. It really bothers her. It really grinds her gear when she takes all these screenshots and then she shows it on her page. Especially the Mary. I don't know, Mary. She has it out for you. Mary, I don't know what you did to pigeons, but she hates you like the most, man. I don't know. I don't know. She hates a lot of people the most. I mean, she hates me the most. I don't know. But she hates a lot of people the most, this pigeon.
Times with certain situations, especially this type of situation. But I'm watching a video, guys, right now, that is absolute misinformation, that is absolute lies. And I urge you to be really, really, really careful. If you go back and watch my videos you go back to 2020 and you watch my videos when this whole pandemic started, I had no idea what it really was. I am just like the rest of you. I am not by any means a scientist or a doctor or anything, never claimed to be. And I was very respectful of the pandemic, regardless of the political aspect behind it. Okay, regardless. I was made fun of for wearing gloves one day because we thought it was on surfaces. Because if you guys remember correctly, we thought the virus lived on hard surfaces. And I used to take my shoes off before I went into my car. I mean, I used to do all kinds of crazy things, right? That only.
You burn candles, you do witchcraft. Yeah, all those crazy things. You skip around this idiot.
And the streets were empty and we had.
And I could skip around. Is all you're gonna hear. And
nothing to do. And I really wanted to protect myself. I really did not want to get the virus. I stayed in lockdown for almost a year, over a year. And I was very respectful of the virus.
Oh, yeah. I think she hates Oscar of Blue more. I think she hates Oscar of Blue more. Or Anthony. I think she hates, I don't know. This person, right? This individual has a lot of hate in her heart. She's always bad-mouthing other people, especially men. She thinks every guy wants to date her. Just like AOC. Remember AOC wrote, oh, the Republicans, the GOP are sexually frustrated because they want to date me. They want to date me. They want to take out their sexual frustrations on my boyfriend because they want to date me. They want to date. That's what this pigeon does, like a true narcissist. Just like AOC, all out crazy. This pigeon's another all out crazy pigeon over here. Another AOC, another all out crazy. And this is the people that are running for Congress, narcissists that want the spotlight, the clout, the fame, the recognition. Always the camera has to be in her face. You notice all her videos. That's what a narcissist. This is what a narcissist does. This is how they do it. They don't even turn the camera around. They just do the videos like that. The people got to see my face. My face has to be all over the screen. It has to be a me, I. Never we, never us. Always I, me. Like a true narcissist, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, how's it going, Blues Dolls? Shout out to Blues Dolls. Let me leave that right there because this pigeon wants to post on her page that I'm doing videos about Kirsten Weldon's passing. Rest in peace, Kirsten Weldon. Yeah, you're the one that has just made 8, 9, 10 videos on Facebook talking about how she died. She did this. She was eating that. She wouldn't have died if she didn't do this. If she would have listened to me, she wouldn't. This is Pigeon. This is the videos that Pigeon is making right now. Oh, I could have. She took my advice. She would have done this. She would have not done the surgery. She would have. She's over here telling her whole medical history, everything that Kirsten did. Kirsten was eating this, and she didn't, and she was eating that. The way she does her show. The person was just passed away a couple 48 hours ago, and you're making all these videos assuming, saying she died of this, she died of that, she wouldn't have died if she would have drank this, if she would have stayed here. Whoa, who are you? Were you there? Oh yeah, I found out. Somebody told me that you were in LA while she was in the hospital and you didn't visit. I don't know. As you are so-called true friend. You know, you don't make videos where all of a sudden you're making all these videos, but I'm not a friend here. I'm not the friend. Oh, we got a list. Number 1 is blue. It's laziness and narcissism. I'm telling you. Number 2 is married. Number 3 is legal. I got bumped up to number 3. Oscar has content with class. See, she attacks us, right? She likes to attack other men, but we respect what we do. We love what we do. I love making content. I love making videos. I stepped my game up. Got a whole studio going on here. I enjoy doing this. I love making videos. You know, I love speaking my mind. Every time I practice, and I'm learning. I love doing this. I really enjoy it. I've always thought about doing this. So I do this right now. Is a hobby. I'm having fun with it. Thank you for the support, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. But I'm having fun. I'm like that guy. What's that guy with the sword? I don't know, grinding my sword. I don't want to move into first place. It's not a list that I want to be number 1 in. Nope.
Whether it was a political sham, whether it was a biochemical attack, whether it was an attack on the elections, whether it was planned by on me all day long,
Shut up.
pandemic, political correctness, and he was making fun of the pandemic dressed in a hazmat suit.
Oh, Oscar, here we go.
Last year for money was making fun of the pandemic. Maybe, different.
So she's talking about her friend that passed away, but in every video that she does talking about her friend, she starts bashing other people in there.
Would have caused a lot of damage to, because you got to learn to defend yourself. But anyway, I just watched the video by fraudulent Oscar L. Blue that was sent to me. This is a man who last year for money was making fun of the pandemic. Okay. He was making fun of the pandemic dressed in a hazmat suit at some point, making videos with hazmat suits, mocking the pandemic, mocking the virus, mocking. I've had now 8 people that I know of die from the pandemic. So obviously there's a virus out there, obviously.
Another thing she likes to do, she likes to talk a lot about death. I don't have the video. I gotta find it. She deleted it, man. I gotta see if I can find it. She talks about, there's a video that I was listening to it, and she's like, she's gone. Kirsten is gone. She's dead. She's not coming back. Her soul is gone. I'm like, whoa, this is how you speak about the people passing away? Like, this lady right here, this old lady on my screen with the big nose, with the big nostrils. It's crazy. AOC, all out crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This is an AOC, all out crazy pigeon right here. And people, who's going to vote for her? Who's going to vote for this individual, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, shout out to Mysterious. Thank you. I was talking about the fire, and this became a pigeon story. I don't know. People want to talk to pigeon. Oh, number 8, Shapiro. Shout out to Shapiro. Number 8. Who's number 7? Barbie. Shout out to Barbie. Number 6. Shout out to Cindy. Number 5. Shout out to Alex. Alex. Who's Alex? Who's Alex? I don't know who's Alex. Number 4, Anthony. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Legal. Number 3. Mary. Number 2. Number 1 is Blue. And that's what she's talking about.
There's something out there that is real, that is killing people, because I know 8 of those people, right? And as we know, a lot more people have died, but then they've also increased the numbers and they diagnose everybody with COVID and whatever. And I mean, they claim everybody died of COVID, maybe not, but something is definitely out there killing people. But here you have a guy who last year and also in 2020 was mocking the pandemic because there were no caravans and he didn't have anything else to talk about. So he wanted to be funny about the pandemic, right? Today, it seems to me like he has a bad case of COVID and he's probably broke and he's probably trying to fight it off at home or whatever else. But now he's lying to you and he's telling you that he had it back in 2020. For people like me, for people like him and others like us, we have people who are very obsessed with us all the time, right? And
That's
they're
right.
very obsessed with us all the time.
That's
they
right.
watch us closely all the time. The guy was never missing for 8 days in 2020. The guy was begging for money every single day. There was not one time in 2020 where he was missing for 8 days.
So I just want to stop right there. Right? The pigeon saying that Oscar never took 8 days off in 2020 because he was sick. So she watched him every day, 365 days. She watched him. Pigeon was watching Oscar in 2020. She just said right there, you guys heard it, right? Let me get it. That's right. If you heard it, she said Oscar did not take 8 days off in 2020. He was not sick in 2020. So Oscar didn't call out sick for 8 days in 2020. Sorry, HR department. I didn't know the pigeon ran the HR department over here. She's over here running the HR department and she's checking her book. Hey, Oscar, you didn't take your sick days for 2020. You didn't take 8 days off. You were working 365 days. Well, then you know what, pigeon? That's the reason Oscar's successful because he doesn't take any days off. So you right there, you're proving that Oscar's a hard worker. He doesn't take no days off, even though he's sick, right? You're saying he didn't take 8 days off. You know everything, right? You're pocket watching. You know the man's every move because you comment on it. So thank you, Beast Money. Thank you for the coffee. Appreciate it. Pigeon doesn't appreciate it, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Always about blue every segment. Do not invite this woman to no. Oh. She'll snort the whole table, right? Look at that. Look, this is who you're gonna vote for. 33rd congressional candidates in California. This is who you're gonna vote for. She hates me because I enjoy CBDX. She wants to make CBDX illegal in California. She wants to make cannabis illegal in California. She hates people that use CBDX. She's always attacking me that I'm always use CBDX. Well, it's medicine. Leave me alone. Let me live my life. Go get drunk over there. Go drink your tequila. Get out of here. Shout out to Be Smarty. Thank you. Thank you, Redacted Computer. I'm answering your question. The question you ask me every day, the Redacted Computer. Usually on Sundays, we like to cook the bird on a Sunday. We like to cook the turkey on Sundays. 1 sniff, 1 kilo. There you go. I don't know. People say, I don't know, not me. Some people say that she used her nose to smuggle stuff. I don't know. That's just me, ladies and gentlemen. That's just me. You could put a tractor trailer up that nostril. I don't know. Oh, they'll see. They'll see.
He's lying to you. He's lying. He's lying to you. He was lying to you then about this virus and making fun of it. He's lying to you today. I want you to be aware because it's people like him that try to play it off like it's no big deal, no big deal, no big deal. And when people do get it, maybe you don't have to lose your life over it. Instead of dressing up like a clown in a hazmat suit and making fun of something that is killing a lot of people. I mean, look at what just happened to Kirsten, okay? Kirsten didn't die of COVID. Kirsten died of something that's been happening for years, guys. Kirsten died of something that, a disease that's been around for centuries, right? And who is a disease that is easily caught at hospitals. It's the the most popular place to get bacterial pneumonia are hospitals, right? Unfortunately. So she most likely caught it at a hospital or wherever she got her procedure done, right? So, but with all this misinformation out there, she probably thought, I'll be fine. I have COVID, no big deal. I'll take this, I'll take this, I'll take, whatever. I'll be fine. I have a 99%, 99 point something percent rate of recovery, right? Whatever. It seems to me like it got out of hand. It seems to me that by, when it started, which was the end of January, to the time it got really bad, which was around January 4th, a lot could have been done, and it wasn't, because she probably felt she had COVID. She probably thought, oh, no big deal. I'll deal with this. I'll get over it. I'll be fine. I'm strong. I'm young. And she was. But obviously she wasn't strong or enough to beat it, because today Kirsten is dead. One of our biggest figures in this movement, one of our strongest, most talented, most, open and vocal voices that we had out there is dead. And she didn't die from COVID. She died from bacterial pneumonia. Because for the last 2 years, we've been undermining this stupid China virus. That is real. And that has killed a lot of people. And for clowns like Oscar L. Blue to be lying to you today and tell you that he doesn't have it, I don't know why he's lying now. I don't know why he's lying about 2020. I'm still trying to make sense of the guy can barely talk. It's obvious he has COVID. And then lying to you about having it, making up this entire story about having it in 2020. Again, my haters are so dedicated that if I was missing for 8 days, trust me, they would know. And it's the same with him. If he was missing for 4 days, trust me, people would notice.
No, you would know.
He was never missing for 8 days in 2020. He was begging for money on Facebook every single day, dressed with a hazmat suit, undermining the virus, doing all kinds of stunts to try to get money. And it's people like him that put other people's lives in danger. If you notice, I've never once undermined the virus. I had COVID not long ago, and I've always.
So who is she to say if somebody else had COVID or not? This is what she's entitled to, the truth. Like a true narcissist, only a true narcissist could speak the truth. She's the only one entitled to the truth. Only she could speak the truth. Everybody else is a liar. I'm a liar. Oscar's a liar. Anthony's a liar. Everybody's a liar except for her. She's the only one that speaks the truth, right? She's the only one. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to that. Just like CNN tells you, right? Don't listen to Fox News. They're liars. They're liars. Let's censor it. Let's shut it down. Let's shut it down. Let's shut it down. So if other people are lying, let people listen to the lies. And I don't want you to stop lying, Pigeon. I want you to make these videos. I enjoy when you make these videos, because it just shows who you are, your narcissism, your eyes and your me's and your eyes and your me's. I, me, I, me. That's when you listen to a Pigeon video with her nostrils, her narcissistic nostrils over there, that narcissistic nose. All you hear is me, I, me, I. It's all in the name.
Always been telling you, even though I refuse to get the vaccine, I've always told you, take care of yourselves, wear your masks. If you don't, whenever you can, not all the time, and not if you're at work, and not.
She sounds like another Kathy Hochul. You guys cover Kathy Hochul. This is she's like the same age as Kathy Hochul, and she thinks she looks like AOC.
If you're at school, but if you're out in the supermarket, put it on. When you get out, take it off. That's it. Take it off.
You sounding like Kathy Hochul. Shut up. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this person cannot get into Congress. This individual cannot make it to Congress. I'm waiting to see her try to get there. We're going to cover that. It's going to be fun.
COVID.
I'm so excited for this election season. This individual is running for Congress. We got others to cover, but this one, come on, run. I'll make a donation for you to start running for Congress. I'll donate a couple of bucks just to get your campaign in. I want to see her get on the tour bus. I want her to go out there and do campaign speeches. I want her to go do fundraising. Let's go. Come on, Pigeon. Let's get your campaign going. Come on. Come on, get up, let's go. Oh, she does say that. She used one of Kirsten's videos to promote her campaign, by the way. I don't like saying it without having the video ready to go, but maybe I heard wrong. Maybe I heard it the way I'm gonna say it. I'm just saying. I'm gonna reenact the scene, all right? All right. I'm gonna be Pigeon, right? I'm wearing the glasses. All right. Is my nose clean? Let me make sure my nose is clean. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make sure my nose is clean. Because I gotta reenact this scene. All right. I gotta do this pigeon scene. All right. I'm gonna do it like this. Okay. All right. Guys, Kirsten wanted me to run for Congress. Vote for me. She said something like that. She said something like that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get you that clip, but she's using like I don't know, man. I don't want to say something wrong. I don't want to say something wrong, but she keeps talking about her friend that passed away, right? Like her friend passed away, and she just starts making nonstop videos about her, but she's plugging herself in it. Oh, she wanted me to run for Congress. She wanted me to wear these glasses. She wanted me to wear this ring. She wanted you guys to come subscribe to my channel. That's what she wanted. She wanted all you guys to come over to my channel. When she was, you know, she said, "Hey, Pigeon, please, if something happens to me, you know, like the Tropic Thunder scene, you know, the scenes when somebody's going, you know, the actor, the ending scene, tell my wife I love her, you know." So she's like, "Pigeon, please tell my fans to follow you." Oh, I think she made a video today about saying something about influencer. I'm like, I wish I had time to cover all these videos, ladies and gentlemen. There's 8 videos that she made in the past 2-3 days. There's so much for me to cover. I'm just one man over here. There's a lot of pigeon videos to watch. I have to watch them. I'm getting the timestamp so I could skip around. But this one, I remember. I wanted to play the things about Oscar. So she uses the platform because now she's getting views. She's using the platform to attack everybody, even yours truly. Even yours truly. But she knows if she puts my image, my name on her page, and people will start watching me, people are going to be like, wow, this guy is actually pretty, you know, entertaining. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't understand me, then you don't understand me. But I always try to be entertaining. That's me. I like to be entertaining. I'm like the...
But there's a big difference between viruses and bacteria. She had a bacterial infection. She didn't have a viral infection. And so she was fighting a virus that she didn't have while her body was getting intoxicated with.
Oh, no, on the redacted computer. This is a congressional candidate. I cover politics. So I'm covering a politician. I'm doing my service for the constituents of the 33rd Congressional District of California. Because when the constituents of the 33rd Congressional District look at the ballot and they see I forgot the guy's name. I don't even know that was running there. David Liu, the Democrat. I forgot the other guy. Derek Gates. And they see Pigeon. They're going to be like, oh, who's Pigeon for Trump running for Congress? Hey, thank you, Wyatt Earp. Thank you for the coffee. I appreciate that. Thank you, Wyatt Earp. Yo, Legal, she's nuts. Tell me about it, man. Thank you, Hope with Chili Recipe. Thank you for the coffee. The chorizo pigeon is shaped like a human pudding. Pudding or putty? Pudding. Pudding. Everybody, this is the pigeon nose. You know, the pigeons, right? They got a beak, right? They got a beak and they got the nose on the side. So, I mean, it's like a pigeon nose right there. The truth needs to be shown. No one wants nuts like this in Congress. This is crazy eyes. Look at the crazy eyes, folks. Look at those eyes. Look at one eye is bigger than the other. This is crazy eyes. This is who you want running for. This is who you want in office. She'll be the first one to betray the GOP.
She'll be like Mitt Romney. She'll be like Liz Cheney. She'll be like the Mexican pigeon Liz Cheney, voting against the GOP. There's nothing conservative about her. She likes to censor free speech. She likes to shut it down. She's a narcissist. Only she could speak the truth. Nobody else. Nobody else could have a platform. Only her.
The bacteria that ended up killing her. And she's dead. She's gone. And we can't bring her back. And that's a big difference between viruses and bacteria. She had a bacterial infection. She didn't have a viral infection. And so she was fighting a virus.
Listen to this. Listen to
that
this.
She didn't have. Well, her body was getting intoxicated with the bacteria that ended up killing her. And she's dead. And she's gone. And we can't bring her back. And that's why. And see, it's so ended up killing her. And she's dead. And she's gone. And we can't bring her back. Her body was getting intoxicated with the bacteria that ended up killing her. And she's dead. And she's gone. And we can't bring her back. And that's why. And see, it's so sad that it takes someone like Kirsten to be gone for us to be able to talk about someone. Because if we talk about my neighbor down the street, I can guarantee you 99.99999% of the world is not going to care. And then if we talk about that other person, nobody's going to care. But if we talk about Kirsten, hopefully people will pay attention. And hopefully people will start taking this serious.
And they start taking this seriously and vote for me. They start taking this seriously. She says the truth. She speaks the truth, but she says it in different ways. She's speaking the truth right there. That's what she's speaking about. She's not speaking about her neighbor. She's speaking about Kirsten because that's where the views are at. You made 8, 9 videos about her so far since she passed. You know, other people have made. I made one. Yes, I made one to inform people so people could pay their respects. I put other people's videos. I didn't know much about Kirsten. I did play her on the show before. I did have some of her videos on the show. I played it. So I wanted to show it and, let people know, hey, we covered Kirsten before, just letting people know. And then you want to turn it around and say that I'm lying. I'm this. You can say what you want. You're free to say what you want, Pigeon. But please, if you're going to talk bad about me, please put your name on your page so all your followers could, right? Because you call them followers. That's what you consider them. So your followers could be a great audience to my shows, my hopefully entertaining shows. I hope I provide entertainment and information, a good edutainment, ladies and gentlemen, to your mornings every morning. And I think Sunday nights are becoming fun. Sundays is my only day off. I work 2 other jobs, so Sundays is like my only day off. I've been sleeping like most of the day, and I just woke up from a nap, and then I saw the news about the Bronx. And I wasn't going to do a pigeon stream, but you guys pulled me back in. Serenity now. I was going to leave like 40 minutes ago. And you guys are the pigeon video. Yep, Kyle. Yep. You guys said it. I didn't say it. You guys said it. But yeah, I agree with you. That's what she wants. See, she doesn't create content. She only goes live when there's something going on, when there's something viral going on. She doesn't go on live daily. This is what I do. I've been doing 149 shows every morning. I cover social media, some public events, politics. I cover entertainment. I cover everything that goes on every day, and I bring it every morning for 90 minutes. No commercials, no interruption for your daily commute. This is what I do. But she just goes on and turns on the camera whenever something viral is going on. So now that her friend passed away, who mind you, she never spoke about for the past few months. I think they had a fight or something. I saw one of the pages on Scammers Exposed. Let me go see that page. There's a good page on Facebook called Scammers Exposed. I like that page. Here we go. Let's check. There's a lot of Pigeon has a lot of anti pages against her on Facebook. It's kind of amazing, actually. This is one of my favorite pages I like to go to. Scammers Exposed. So you see Pigeon. This is a congressional candidate with a court case. Oh, you can't see it there. But So this is a congressional candidate. Look.
Moved to Mexico because of the caravans. I live in Mexico. I've lived in Mexico for 11 years. I travel a lot to LA. I'm in LA right now. I've traveled a lot to Florida. I travel a lot to Pennsylvania. I went to school in not I don't travel a lot to Pennsylvania.
Like a true narcissist, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to the I, me. I forgot how the song went. I, me. Damn, I forgot. I said it like the Beatles song somebody said. Me, I, me, I. Take a shot, take a drink, slap yourself in the face. Every time she says I, me, me, my, me, mine, my, me, I, me, my, I. Listen to this.
Pennsylvania, but I travel sometimes to like back east. I went to school in New York City a long time ago, but I've lived in Tijuana.
She scratches herself a lot like Tyrone Biggums. Remember Tyrone Biggums I'm scratching myself. When you watch her videos, you start scratching yourself. It's like the fleas or something, right? Like now I'm scratching myself. Oh, I'm itching now. Oh. But the pigeon, she's always like scratching herself, like I don't know. I guess that's what pigeons do.
Tijuana, without any interruption for the last 11 years. I moved to Tijuana in 2008. I believe it was July 2008.
It doesn't get them anywhere because you can say anything you want to a judge at first. You can make any allegations that you want. I can go into a court and say that, somebody chopped my brother's head off, but it comes to a point where you have to prove it. So that's where they get stuck. And it doesn't get them anywhere because
Photoshop anybody's name into it. Guys, I'm really good with Photoshop. I could take that and put anybody's name into that, okay?
You know what it is that I'm out here in LA chasing these bitches. And oh my God, girl, I've been all over them today and yesterday. It's so funny. They're fucking scared out of their minds. Oh my God, I have so much to share with you. This morning I'm driving on Sunset and they're having fucking lunch at Sunset Saddle Ranch. I get out, I start stalking them. Oh my God, it's so funny. And so, they're always going to try to get me to back away somehow. And, they're gonna try to find you enemies. I really don't have enemies other than her. So what's someone that can bother me, that can drain my energy? Well, something like this fucking idiot. I'm not gonna let it. I'm in LA. I'm focusing on la pinche puta enana sotaca. Want to be chichona, want to be fucking, panting hair, and that's my focus. And I'm not gonna let this guy bother me because she's my focus.
Hi, Tony. I'm with Mike. We're for Trump. I'm with Latinos for Trump. And Mike, we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. After that kiss. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get vaxxed and waxed. We got to get vaxxed.
I'm vaxxed. I'm waxed. And I'm back in action.
Oh, everybody's vaxxed and waxed. Oh. We hear that the Delta pigeon virus is going on. We don't want that Delta pigeon variant going. We don't want that pigeon variant. Oh. So everybody's vaxxed and waxed. We good? We good? We're vaxxed and waxed? All right. Everybody's vaxxed and waxed. What's up, Anthony? How's it doing? We're Anthony Aguero. What's up? What's up? So everybody's vaxxed and waxed. All right. Good. All right. So let's see some other pigeons of the video. Oh, get well soon, Ben Berkwam. Also, get well soon, Ben Berkwam. This was on the scammers page, but
got released from the hospital yesterday and got the first decent night of sleep I've had in over 2 weeks. Didn't wake up in chills or sweats or not able to breathe.
So get well soon, Ben Berkwam. I'll cover it in the morning show tomorrow. Get well soon, man. Get well soon. It's tough out there, folks. It's tough. Just be healthy, man. All right, so the pigeon. So let me show you this page. So scammers exposed, right? Guess who's better be brushing up on things before she goes live with secondhand info, because we have shared you with those that do have first-hand info. So they will be watching. So watch your words. Kirsten W. followers here is a fraud trying to cash in on her death. So people already onto the pigeon's game. She's trying to cash in on Kirsten's. She's just how many videos has Pigeon made of Kirsten already so far today and yesterday and Friday? We counted what, 8? So let's go back to the Pigeons page real quick. Shout out to Scammers Exposed on Facebook. Check them out. I think you could put Pigeon on Facebook, and you could find all these these pages against her. So look, so she has even pinned up a pinned post. She wants to make sure everybody watches this video. Rest in peace, kids. Look at the clout chasing. How many videos have we counted she has made with Kirsten? 1. Hey, what's up, Alex Martinez? 1, 2, 3. This is the main one she did today. 3. I guess we could go 4. This is when she talked bad about me right here. This is when she tries to defame yours truly. Right here, look at her she can't even put my name on the screen, man, so people could come watch me. I invite Pigeons for Trump's audience to give me a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, let me make a statement. If you're here because Pigeon called me a liar and I drink alcohol and I enjoy CBDX, she says I do drugs, I do CBDX, and they don't pay me for saying this. I enjoy it. It makes healthy. Shout out to CBDX. But anyways, enough about them. She wants to call me a liar and this and that. If you will watch one of my shows, ladies and gentlemen, give me 90 minutes of your time every morning, 7:30 a.m. Central Time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Give you 90 minutes of what's going on in the world, current events, locally, nationally. No commercials. I show you graphs, videos, charts, articles, backing it up. No misinformation here. It's an article. Hey, covering it. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I ask. Just give me a chance. If you want to listen to her, by all means, you're your own person. But before you listen to her, what she usually calls the truth, because only a narcissist think they could speak the truth. I like to seek it. I cover things. I'm like, okay, let's look at this. Let's look at that. Like Eric Adams. I'm giving him a chance. We're watching him. We're following him, watching the stories, the patterns. My opinion might change. And that's the way things should be. Like, you might like something and then you might not like it based on the facts and where things are going. If you feel like you're being lied to, you go somewhere else. Nobody likes to be lied to. So it's free will. You have the free will to do what you want, whatever makes you happy. Your happiness is paramount. That's what's more important, your happiness. Once you're happy, you can make everybody around you happy. So, I don't know. So this is like what, the 4th video, Kirsten W update. All right, so let's play a little bit of the one from today. I haven't really seen this one. Let's check out the special video announcement. Is 2 hours.
I'd be here at 11.
2 hours. What the hell? An hour and 48 minutes. Well, I'm about to close. I'm about to get to that time too. I'm about to do an hour or something, but I mean, I'm showing videos and oh my gosh, we're not gonna watch all this. We're gonna skip around a lot. Anybody have any time marks, any timestamps?
Now, I know there's going to be a lot of controversy around Kirsten's case, and I'd like to keep this more, on a.
I would like to. I would like to.
Factual based video, just so that you guys get answers, because I know that thousands of people used to follow her, and I want you guys to know something before I begin, before I forget. I want you guys to know how dedicated Kirsten was to you guys, to her audience.
I forgot the part. Thank you, Trina Morales. I'm so glad you exposed Pigeon. I honestly thought that she was loyal to Kirsten W. I didn't realize that she was fulfilling her own agenda. Now we know the truth. The truth, she says it herself. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, Trina. The Pigeon says it herself. I'm just playing her videos. I'm not all right. I'm just commenting on what she's saying. She's saying it, not me. That's why I enjoy playing videos. This is why I pay StreamYards, so I could play videos. Because I don't just want to turn on the camera and start speaking to you guys and start talking, and then you guys are like, what is he talking about? I like to show you. They're like, oh, now we know what he's talking. Okay, this is beautiful. This is the beautiful thing about technology. But yeah, yep, she's trying to hijack a dead woman's audience. She wants the audience. She's getting a lot of views, and that's good. It's going to feed into her ego. Let her get the views are only going to feed her ego. That's what she's making more videos and more videos and more videos. If she didn't say nothing about me in one of her posts, I wouldn't have probably made this video. I made a video about the Bronx, but then, you guys cheered me on, egged me on with pigeons and eggs, right? You pigeon egged me on, ladies and gentlemen. You guys put me in a pigeonhole over here. So, we talked about the pigeon.
I spent a couple days.
I, like a true narcissist, ladies and gentlemen. Me, mine. Listen to the words she uses. She never uses we. She doesn't have like a group friend. It's always me. Always her on her own.
At her house, and then a few more days with her at a hotel. Where we were together 24 hours a day for a few days, right? Like 24/7.
Okay, this part, I remember this. She starts talking about how Kirsten is very dedicated. I played this on my show. Kirsten was doing a live stream. I want to find that clip. Kirsten was doing a live stream, and the pigeon interrupted her. Kirsten was on a roll. She was doing her video. She was like, hey, everybody. She was interacting with this is what I remember this video. We covered it. Let me know in the chat you remember this. Kirsten was making a show from the hotel room. I remember the black door. I'm going to have to find that clip. I'm going to play it for you. I kid you not. I remember this. I covered this. And then the pigeon, she opens the door. It makes a lot of noise. And then Kirsten, she looks back, and then she gets thrown off. And then she loses focus. And then she ends her stream like in the next 5 minutes. She loses her and the pigeon has the door open. Like you could see the door kind of open, moving in and out. And I'm going to find that video. Or if anybody has it, let me know, please. I know I covered this. So while Kirsten was doing her videos, instead of her waiting, let me check YouTube and let me wait outside. Let me go eat a bagel. Let me go eat this free continental breakfast. No, Pigeon says she went to the gym. She's going to say it. She went to the gym. And then while Kirsten was live, she opens the door in the middle of her show. And Kirsten ended her show 5 minutes later because she got thrown off. If she was a true friend, she would have went to get that free continental breakfast, sat down after her workout, put on the Kirsten show, and when she was finished, she will go up to the room. Hey, great show, friend. What are we doing today? But she's going to say herself, not me. She said it. I guess it's in this video and another video I saw. She and Kirsten had a falling out in Texas. And she says it a few times that Kirsten is complicated. Kirsten is complicated. And this pigeon is even more complicated and worse. This pigeon offers nothing to the table. Like if you were to get a flat tire, she'll be useless. She'll be sitting inside the car as you try to change the tire. That's the person that she is. If you were in trouble, she wouldn't do anything. She'll, after the fact, let's say while I'm changing the tire, I get hit by a car, by a truck. She'll make a video. Oh, this person. I don't know. I don't want to put myself in this situation, but whoever. Who can we put in this situation? Her husband, right? She doesn't help out her husband. She talks about dating other men. She says she briefly dated me. It's like a one-night stand, maybe two-night stand. And you were married. So and you're married, so you're the one saying that stuff on the internet, not me. You're the one saying it. But her husband's out there changing the tire, and she's inside the car. Her husband gets hit by the truck. She will go live right there and say, "Oh, my husband, oh, he got hit by a car. Please help me, donate." Oh. But before, while he was changing the tire, she didn't offer to help him. So in this situation, her friend was in the hospital in LA. And she was in LA traveling all around, showing off. Oh, look at me. I'm famous. I'm this. I'm running for Congress. Look where I'm at. And her friend was in the hospital. You couldn't go visit. You couldn't do a live stream outside, maybe telling people, hey, can we have a prayer? You know, let people know. Because a lot of us didn't know. I didn't know this. That's when I made the video on Friday. It was breaking news. I was at work and somebody messaged me, hey, you know that lady you covered once, Kirsten, on your show? Kirsten W. I'm like, yeah, she passed away. And I was like, what? I was at work and I felt bad. I'm like, oh man, like, you know, and I got out of work early and I went live. I did a live stream now on Friday night. And I felt, you know, I felt bad. I'm not gonna lie. I felt bad. I was like, dang, man. Like, I mean, like, dang, you know, I was like, dang. So, you know, I made that video Friday. I saw the other Patriots make videos and I covered those, you know, just, I don't know her that well. Other people know her more than me. So I cannot say, oh, this is, you know, other people speak about it. So, oh, appreciate it. Thank you. Shout out to Irrational Times. Everybody, when you get a chance, check out Irrational Times. There's a link to his channel on my description, the Man Cave video. When you get a chance after the video, click on it, give it a like, the Man Cave, and tell him Legal Latino sent you here. Just give him a subscribe. Makes great music. So check him out, ladies and gentlemen. It's a quick pigeon video. All right, let me play the pigeon and I'll check it out.
Very close, and I watched her daily everything, right? And I want you guys to know how much making a difference meant to her, how much time and effort she put into her videos. You know, some of us are different. Some of us just open up a video and we go live and at any time, you know, without a schedule, whatever. Well, that was not Kirsten. As you know, she was very disciplined. She was very dedicated. She would get up at 3 a.m. To start preparing for her 9 o'clock show. So it would take her 6 hours every single day to prepare for her show. Between the time she took a shower, got ready, went through the news, got her equipment ready, you know, especially if she was traveling. That was a big deal to her, you know, to make sure that she kept on and motivating people and informing people and giving people hope more than anything, because you know that one of the things that we've lost over the years is hope, especially recently, especially with the recent election. And I was
No. There's no losing hope. See, there's no losing hope.
And blessed.
There's no losing hope. That's right. There's no losing hope. I tell people it doesn't matter who's president or not. You make yourself great again, build yourself back better. It doesn't matter who's president, Trump, Biden, Clinton, Obama. You do what you got to do to survive. Don't let politics affect your life. So nobody lost hope. Get out of here with that negative. No, don't bring that negativity, ladies and gentlemen. Don't. Hey, how's it going, Diane LaRosa? How you doing? All right, I'm gonna download that one, Irrational Times. I'm gonna play it real quick. I'm gonna download it so I can put it when I. So let's check this out.
Doing the pigeon. Doing the pigeon. Doing the pigeon.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna add that to the repertoire. Oh, thank you. Shout out to Irrational Times. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Did I download it? Get link. Oh, get link. Download. I got it. All right. Thank you, Irrational Times. I know when to play it now.
to have seen her behind the scenes, and I want you guys to know how much dedication, time, effort, energy she put into all of this. And I must tell you, it's not because she had to. You know, she certainly didn't have to. Maybe you know, some of you know, maybe some of you don't know, because now it's out there on the news. You know, Kirsten, she was pretty well off financially. She really didn't need to do any of this. She didn't need to, you know, she did the ads because she she did. She did the advertising of the products and everything else because she truly believed in them. She really didn't need the money, you know, and she did it because she cared and she wanted to share information. When I was at her house, she gave me one of the products that she promotes, that she used to promote, and it was truly amazing. It really was. It was truly.
Why does she do these nostril videos? All her videos. Can she buy a camera stand that goes up here? Why does she do? She's lazy, right? Making live streams with the camera on the table, or always showing your nostrils. I feel like I'm gonna get lost. Like she takes one deep breath, I'm gonna get sucked into the computer. Like whoa, right? Like Superhuman Samurai Squad, right? I'm gonna get sucked into the screen. Like whoa, right? Like freaking Wayne's World or Bill and Ted's Awesome Adventure. I'm gonna get in that phone booth and go through her nose. Like whoa, dude, right? Like I'm sorry. I look at that nostrils, man. Look at those nostrils, man. Come on, man. Come on, look at that, man.
Doing the pigeon.
It's truly amazing. I was like, oh my God, I want some of this. I have messages where I contact her and I tell her, I gotta get some of this stuff, you know, and I'm pretty healthy myself and I'm pretty well informed, but what I'm trying to tell you guys is that she didn't do it for the money. She did it because whatever she endorsed, whatever she advertised, whatever she talked about, she did it from her heart. She really did, you know. She had enough money to live well for the rest of her life, and she still wanted to do more. She was tired. She mentioned a few times retiring. She mentioned that this was very, very stressful because it was. But she just wanted to continue to give more because you know that because she knew how much she meant to you guys. Her audience and the American people were very important to her. As you know, she was an immigrant of Singaporean descent who absolutely loved and appreciated and valued America. She really did. I think that's where one of the main things where her and I connected, and she told me that since the beginning. The fact that, you know, that as immigrants, sometimes we value it more than certain Americans. We really do. We want to fight more than some of the Americans on the left. We really do. You know, we know what third worlds are like. We know what other countries are like. And we know what America is like. And we know how blessed we are. We know how long it took to become Americans. And I think that's one of the aspects where her and I connected a lot. And we always talked about it. So I have to tell you that for the last few days, I've had a really hard time with this. And, you know, it's shocking. It's so shocking to me because you don't expect someone like Kirsten to just one day be gone for whatever reason, you know, for whatever reason, whatever it might.
I thought it was me playing that music. Is she playing like 90s Melrose Place music?
Have been whatever it would have been, but I have to tell you how much she motivated me, even though she was kind of that motivation for me that sometimes kind of like a parent where they tell you what to do and you're just like be quiet already, you know, like that kind of thing. But people only do that because they care. What other reason would she have to, you know, to try to motivate me and try to get me to do things other than because she cared, you know? Guys, I don't take phone calls from a lot of people. I hate being on the phone. Kirsten was probably one of the 3 or 4 people that I talked on the phone with. I literally do not take phone calls. I hate phone calls. Okay. I text, I chat, whatever. I don't do phone calls. And
we know you don't do phone calls because there's a lot of audios of you. There's a lot of audios of you out there.
right? Like, ladies and gentlemen, there's so many videos, right, on this pigeon. Like, she doesn't do phone calls. I mean, I'll let her keep playing. I'm sorry. I gotta find a video now, just because she said that.
And I would, whenever, and she called a lot. She liked to talk on the phone. She hated texting. And whenever she would call, I'd be like, oh, okay, Kirsten, but I would take her call because I knew that she had no reason to support me. She had no reason to be on me, other than because she wanted to see me succeed. And I think that's one of the things that
Here we go.
over the last couple days has really really got to me,
Me.
Like I said,
me.
Everybody talks about the different relationship that they had with her. Her and I never really had any problems at all, other than the fact that my haters were bothering her, and it really got to her. So she kind of took it out on me at some point. And but then I guess she probably understood that it was not my fault what they were doing, because they do the same to me. They spent about 7 months, bullying her, harassing her, humiliating her, degrading her, you name it. They were doing it, and they do it to me all day long. I just got used to it a long time ago. I try to ignore them. But when they started doing it to her, it really got to her. So she kind of got mad at me. And then we just agreed that we wouldn't do as much together so that people wouldn't bother her anymore, because this criminal group is very dedicated and very obsessed. So we agreed, even the New Year's party that we were supposed to spend that together, we said, well, we're not going to post pictures. We're not going to do any of that. We're just going to meet people. And, she wanted to introduce me to some of these people and whatever else. Right. So anyway, for the last few days, guys, I know that a lot of you have had a lot of questions, and I want to answer some of your questions because.
So she's Jen Paskey now. She's taking questions. She's having a press conference over Kirsten W's death, right? She's having a press. Hi, everybody. She's gonna circle back around. She's Jen Paskey. I'm telling you, folks, this is AOC all out crazy. This is a congressional candidate. She's running for office for the 33rd Congressional District of California. The voters of that district need to know who they might be voting for. This is the reason I make these videos. This is a public service announcement. You don't want this lunatic running your district. You don't want this all out crazy over here. You think AOC, like I covered the AOC, right? If you attack her, it's because you want to date her. It's because you want to date her. That's the same thing she just said she just posted about me, right? She posted, the reason because I want to date her. The same thing AOC says she's using here. So shout out to the 33rd Congressional District in California. Hope you guys are watching. I want to help you guys elect the right candidate coming this November. And this candidate right here is not the right candidate for the 33rd Congressional District of California. Shout out to you guys. Just looking out for you.
Everybody's just kind of speculating a lot of different things. If she was murdered, if this, if that, if she died of COVID or whatever it might have been. So this is what I can share with you from the timeline that I've, I've been very upset about this over the last 2 days. So I've gone over and over and.
You've been so upset that you've made 10 videos already about it. That's how upset that you've been. 10 videos on the passing of your friend because she was very, successful on YouTube. That's how sad you've been. Okay, yeah, okay.
Over things in my head on her videos, on, people's posts on Telegram, on people's posts on Instagram, on my conversations with her, on just, I normally don't do that, but for some reason, I feel like I want to understand more of what happened and be able to share with you guys, because I know that so many, literally thousands of you have questions. So many of you, thousands of you want to know exactly what happened to her. So this is what I've been able to gather from.
No, we want her to rest in peace. We want her to go through the funeral, this memorial, and then we could probably start talking about this. But you made 10 videos about this, speculating because she did this, her medical history. You talk about procedures that nobody needed to know. I don't want to repeat some of the stuff. I'm waiting for you to say it again. But you started mentioning her whole itinerary. Sorry about that. English is my second language.
But you start saying, oh, on December 15th, she did this. On December 24th, she did that. And if she didn't do this on December 31st, she'll be here alive on January 7th. You started saying these kinds of things now. Like, who are you? Are you Jen Paskey? Are you the Jen Paskey of Kirsten? Is that who you are, Pigeon? You're taking a press conference. You're taking questions in the chat. Hey, next question. Yes, you, Odysee. What's your question, Odysee? Oh, okay. So that's what Pigeon is doing now? Pigeon is doing a press conference? I showed you a press conference before with the mayor, Eric Adams, Kathy Hochul with the fire in the Bronx. You know, the politicians got together and they did a press conference. So Pigeon is making alerts. Hey, guys, I'm going to make a video about Kirsten. Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know. Bro, you're not showing facts. You're just speaking out of your mind. You're not showing. I show articles. I showed other videos when I did the Kirsten video. Because I don't know much about Kirsten, so I let other people speak about it and showed it. I don't know what the hell you're saying. 1 minute, she died of this, she died of that. You're the one saying these things. There's 10 videos that I cannot play right now, and this is a 2-hour video. So I'm trying to speed run through this to like the important parts. I watch these videos so you don't have to. I'm not watching all of it. I don't got 2 hours. She's very boring. She's very boring. So you got to just find the right spots to just go at it.
Her videos, from her friends, from her neighbors, from my conversations with her, from Telegram posts that I've seen and everything else. So apparently, you know, around the second week of January, she was getting ready. Of December, she was getting ready to leave to Virginia. She was very excited about her trip to Virginia. Called me and said, you know, I'm going to Virginia with Ricky Rebel. I'm excited. We're going to do a big event. Then after that, I'm going to get some procedure done, some cosmetic procedure. And then that's when I asked her if it was safe. If you guys remember me talking about this, I asked her if it was safe. I asked her if she was going to get full anesthesia, because you know, the less anesthesia for me, the better. So I asked her, she said no. I said, great. You know, that's great that you're not getting anesthesia. That was on a text conversation. I said, good. I'm, you know, I cared about her, guys. I cared about her health. I cared about, you know, her being okay, because, you know, I mean, why else would I ask that? Other, you know, whoever would just be like, oh, okay, well.
Why is she like? It's like after, let's say, what happened to Princess Diana. One of Princess Diana friends comes out, and it's only been like 2 days since oh yeah, Kirsten Diana was messaging me, and we talked about this. We talked like, can you let the person rest? It's like you're spreading gossip over here. Like procedures, we didn't need to know she had procedure. We don't need to know that stuff. Let the official reports come out. Who are you? Oh, that's right. You're the press conference. You're Jen Paskey. I'm sorry. Let's circle back around to this video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's circle back.
Luck, you know, whatever, enjoy or have fun or, you know, whatever. She was getting a couple of cosmetic procedures done, but I asked her if she was getting anesthesia. She said no. And I just said, okay. Then on the phone, I asked her if it was safe. She said, yeah, I'll be fine, you know. So that was around, I think, December 16th. Then she traveled to Virginia. She did the event with Ricky Rebel and a few other people. I honestly, like I said, I'm so busy. Sometimes I don't really.
Exactly. Yeah. She's. Where are you recounting the last moments now? Like
follow, you know, a lot of the things other people do just because I'm so busy myself.
Myself, I forgot to add that to the song. I, me, mine, myself. Oh no, myself should be one. Myself. I, me, mine, myself. There we go.
Texted me exactly, I believe. No.
Oh, she even showed a screenshot of Kirsten, her text messages. I think like the day after she passed away, she's already sharing screenshots of their conversations. Who are you to post private conversations you had with a person that just passed away on social media? Is that not somebody searching for attention? I don't know what is. So this pigeon is very reckless. She is a very reckless pigeon. So why is she using
December 20th to let me know.
Why would you want to be friends with a person like this? Now you know if you're her friend and you're gonna pass away, she's gonna share all your secrets after you pass away. She's gonna be the one. Oh, she used to do this. I don't know if there's a video. Somebody told me there's a video of her going through her medicine cabinet, Kirsten's medicine cabinet. I don't know.
She was back from Virginia because at that point, she wanted to start planning the trip to.
Thank you. Shout out to Mary Larson. Thank you for the 10 coffees. I appreciate it. Thank you. The pigeon doesn't appreciate that, but I appreciate that in the chat. Thank you. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. Like, subscribe, hit the little bell. I'm live every morning, 7:30 a.m. Central, 8:30 Eastern. I think 5:30 West. 90-minute commute in the morning while you're at work. I cover social events, current events, social media, all that stuff. What's going on? Keep you guys in the loop. So let's circle back. I don't want to make this video too long, but there's a lot of things to cover. So I'll take a few more minutes and more. We'll see. Get the likes up, get the viewership up, and as long as the viewership is up close to like around 50, I'll keep going. Once it starts dropping, then you'll see.
California, which is how she ended up.
This pigeon is very boring, so I'm going to try my best to make this videos as entertaining as possible. I'm going to be cutting it a lot because if I let her ramble too much, you guys are probably going to fall asleep. I've fallen asleep trying to watch this stuff. She's very bored. She repeats herself on loop. So this is the only important part I kind of wanted to play. Then I'm going to skip around and she's going to say the same thing for like 30 minutes. And then she says something new and then she repeats it again. She circles back a lot. She circled back
California. In California, she was planning a New Year's party at Sue Wong's mansion in LA on December 16th.
Can somebody give me the link to that, please? She was videoing herself going through the medicine cabinet. She said Kirsten gave her permission. So Pigeon, she went through Kirsten's medicine cabinet. Pigeon has said that she likes to she records everything, she documents everything, she saves everything. So Pigeon has like 3 phones, 4 phones, and every text message you send her, every message she has and she saves. She saves everything. This individual is crazy. Why would you want this person as your friend? I don't know why. I don't know why, but I want to show a video, ladies and gentlemen, of this pigeon, right? There's a lot of audios of her because she has made a lot of enemies. A lot of people that used to be her friend are now her enemies because she makes enemies out of friends.
It was about Robert Herrera, otherwise known as Legal Latino Heat.
Okay.
A man that she has been obsessed with and that she has been stalking for years. This is a man that she was stalking that while she was friends with Mary, while she was at Mary's house. In fact, this guy was so sick of her, so disgusted with her.
Is Mary.
He didn't want to take or receive any calls from her any which way. But in her obsession, she would take other people's accounts, other people's devices, other people's telephones. She did use Mary's device to contact Robert. And then proceeded to send message after message to Mary, trying to figure out, did Robert ever call you? Did Robert ever respond? Because she used Mary's account to do it. Hi, Mary. How are you? Did Robert ever reply? I've been thinking about that. I know you have, stalker. And then again, the very next day, hi, Mary. I'm obsessed. How are you? Did Robert ever reply? I've been thinking about that. And then the next, couple of days in January, hi, Mary. I'm wondering if Robert ever replied. Could you please?
So the pigeon, this congressional candidate says, I'm obsessed with her. I want to date her like AOC. Yet she used to, I had to change my phone like 5 times, ladies and gentlemen. She always found my phone. This is why I don't give out my phone. I don't know who gives her my phone. She finds my phone. And some people have messaged me. I don't give out my phone number. I'm sorry. But she always finds my phone number. She messages me from different phone numbers, calls me. She's been stuck. This is 2019. Since January, this is probably I've been changing my number so many times. She's always stalking me. She's always following me, whether I'm in New York, California, wherever I go. This pigeon stalks me. Like I stated before many times, I used my last $20 in my pocket to get rid of this pigeon out of my life. Meeting this pigeon was the worst mistake I ever made in my life. And I used my last $20. I only had our Metro card just to get home from the airport because I paid a cab like, yo, can we get to the airport? This pigeon needs to get on the plane. And got on the plane and bada bing, bada boom. But it was like a boomerang. It came right back looking for me. And I'm covering this pigeon because I try to warn other people, stay away from this pigeon. All she does is attack. She has attacked Hareem. She has attacked Jasmine on a video a couple of days ago. While she's talking about Kirsten W's death, passing, she's bashing Oscar L. Blue, Anthony. She's bashing me. She's bashing Hareem. She's bashing Latinos for Trump. She's bashing Bianca Garcia. She's bashing Jasmina. She's bashing other Latino patriots while she's talking about her friend's death because she's getting the cloudy attention. So she's like, let me take a jab at these people. That's what she's doing, like a true narcissist. So right here, this narcissist right here, she wants to say that no. I'm doing a public service here. I'm trying to warn people. Don't fall for this. Be careful with that grift. Pigeon wants to say, I'm begging for the, hey, I create content. If people want to donate $50 to me because they appreciate the work that I do, I thank you and I appreciate it. I'm not hiding behind a paywall. This is free for anybody. All I ask is hit the like button. But if people appreciate the content, they contribute. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mary Larson and Mary Quintanilla. I appreciate those $50. Pigeon does it. Hobo chili recipe. Appreciate it. So if people want to, I create content, I provide information and entertainment and education. People appreciate it. They help out. If not, it's okay. I always see it as I'm the guy in the subway station playing music. If you don't like it, you could turn on the volume up high on your headphones. And I'm like the Marachi guy on the train station. And if you'd appreciate it, I come around with my hat. You put $1 or $2 if you like it or not. You don't have to. That's the way it is. This is YouTube. So thank you, folks. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's get back. It's just Pigeon. I'm just tired of her lying. I'm just gonna break it down because for what she is, a narcissist. Thank you, Alex Martinez. Another 50. Whoa, dang. Thank you for the 10 coffees, Alex Martinez. I also appreciate you and your videos. Appreciate that. Damn, man, Pigeon, man. Woo. Then you wonder why I do Pigeon videos. Thank you. Appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. Catch me in the mornings, ladies and gentlemen. Watch me in the morning. Thank you. Salma so wavy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for that bagel. I'm gonna give me a bagel with the coffees. Appreciate that. Anything. Look at that. See, I come with the hat. There we go. Come with the hat. Have you guys ever been to a New York City subway? The hat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. La da da la da da la da da. Where's my guitar, man? All right, let's get back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to the show. Thank you, Salmo So Wavy. Thank you, Alex Martinez. Appreciate that. You guys got to put a picture, Alex Martinez. Put a picture up. I don't have Venmo. I have Cash App. It's on the link. Thank you, Kylie. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, look. See, the hat works. I'm gonna start doing this with the hat. The hat thing works. Appreciate it. Yellowstone. Everybody's talking about Yellowstone. I'm gonna have to check that show out. Yellowstone. Everybody's talking about that in 1883. Thank you, guys. All right, let's get back to the show. Thank you. You guys are making me blush. Look at this. I'm blushing over here. All right, let's get back to this.
Please look.
Oh, yeah.
And what is she doing at the court? I just had a dream about Robert.
Oh my God.
I'm still obsessed with him because she is cuckoo in the brain.
Mhm.
She is cuckoo in the brain.
Shout out to Cindy. Cindy was making shows on the pigeon, and the pigeon started attacking. The thing is, with the pigeon, she goes after she goes after people,
Robert,
and it gets annoying. It gets frustrating. I don't do this all the time, but when she does something crazy, like this pigeon has even been insulted by Dr. Phil, ladies and gentlemen. Like, just to let you guys know where we're at. She's been insulted by Dr. Phil. I'm gonna play this, stop and play it a lot, because there's a Dr. Phil show. So
Ask a question here. They have made specific allegations.
Very specific. Yeah.
They
look at the pigeon on the Dr. Phil show. Look how she looks naturally. Look at they say, right, the camera adds 10 pounds. Maybe Dr. Phil's cameras are acting giving her 10 pounds, but that's the camera. It's national television. So for a true narcissist to go on the Dr. Phil show, this pigeon does anything and everything for clout. Clout chasing pigeon right there. Look, to go on the Dr. Phil show. And I'll share you a story. Dr. Phil's producer had the nerves to call me. I don't know who gave the Dr. Phil producers my number. They called me to be in the show, and I said no. I hung up on him. I'm like, no, who? What? Pigeon what? I think his name was like Eric or Adam or something. Hi, how you doing, Mr. Herrera? This is the producer for the Dr. Phil show. I'm like, okay. We would like to invite you for a show about, and I hung up. That's it. No. Serenity, no. I'm out of here.
They have said that you have posted a meme on your page depicting them both as pigs. True or false?
False. I don't make those memes. Oh, okay. The beginning, Dr. Phil, when I
don't know. These ladies went on the Dr. Phil show, man.
started getting, I live in Tijuana, and they started calling me an illegal.
Oh,
not legal Latino.
Hold on. You told our producers
the producer that called me.
This was true, that you admitted creating the social media page where this image was posted.
No, I admitted that I posted on my social media page an album of about 7 memes.
Damn, Dr. Phil went. Shh. All right, I gotta change the volume, the speed. Hold on. I'm not trying to get on. Dr. Phil's kind of.
But all the social media that they claim that they have thousands and thousands and thousands of evidence about, those social media sites are not mine.
Was this right here? Was this on your site?
I honestly don't remember, but people call them Shamey, Fraud Linda. I did not come up with the term F1 and F2.
I didn't ask you about who came up with what. I asked you if this was posted on your site, on your Instagram.
Yes.
Okay, so how is that not ridiculing and humiliating?
So that album was posted in March.
But the album wasn't posted. Albums don't post themselves. You had to post it on your account.
They're created. Yeah. So
Look at Dr. Phil slamming the pigeon, ladies and gentlemen, on national television right there, ladies and gentlemen. This is the congressional candidate. You want to give ammunition to the left to make fun of the right wing? Put this person in for Congress. Look at this joke, this disgrace. This person doesn't even live in America and is running for Congress in the United States of America. She still lives in Mexico. I played the video. She's been living there for 11 years, as she stated, and she's running for Congress in the United States in the 33rd Congressional District of California. How is that even possible? Somebody who doesn't even live in this country. She does not live in this country and is running for office in this country. Somebody answer me that question. And anybody in the chat, can you answer that question to me? How can a Mexican citizen run for office in the United States of America? Oh, she's a dual citizen. So a dual citizen, where is their loyalty? Where's the loyalty? Somebody, I would like to know the answer to that. How can somebody that lives in Mexico run for Congress in California? Well, California might as well be part of it, maybe. But how is that possible? Is there a loophole that I don't know about? Maybe it is possible. Then you know what? Why is this person that doesn't even live in America running for Congress? All she does is badmouth Americans. Every beef she has, she attacks Americans, patriots. She is attacking Harim, Jasmina, Latinos for Trump. She's attacking, I think she was attacking Ana Paulina Luna. She attacks Ana Paulina Luna. She attacks Oscar O. Blue, Anthony Aguero. She attacks Bianca Garcia. She attacks, does she attack Marcos? I'm not sure about that, but she's always attacking people, Latinos for Trumps. Always attacking. Never attacks nothing. Always attacking. Like, you want to call it infighting or punching, right? This pigeon is always flapping her wings, flapping her wings, right? You want this pigeon on the right wing, flapping her wings?
Doing the pigeon.
Do we really want that, ladies and gentlemen? No, do we want another all-out crazy AOC in Congress? Do we want another Kamala Harris?
We did it. We did it, Joe. You're going to be the next president of the United States.
Do we really need an AOC Kamala from Tijuana? Oh, wow, I like that. The AOC and Kamala from Tijuana right here. Do we really need this in America? She is wrapped around. She's AOC wrapped up in Kamala. There we go. I like that. Let's see if I can make it stick. Oh, yeah. Oh, we have that. Thank you for bringing that up, Wyatt Herb. I don't want to play too much of the Dr. Phil show because Dr. Phil, he likes to. I'm glad you brought that up. But
Harim in LA, again, I can't wait to meet you. I always tell you, I love your passion, I love your approach, I love your honesty. You're so real, and I can't wait to meet you.
Anyway, I hear the LA team is on guard, but I'm just wondering who the hell the LA team is. Is that Harim? Is that Harim off of Venice Boulevard? Homie. Oh my God. Would that be Harim? Solo Cholo? People started calling him Solo Cholo. Oh my God. Harim, what's up, homie? Anyway, Harim the Solo Cholo. Homies for Trump, essay.
See?
Guys, I have to share this with you. I had to go live because you know what? I cannot, like, my friends have been sending me messages right now thanking me for making them laugh so hard.
Congressional candidate right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a congressional candidate running for office in the 33rd Congressional District.
Oh my gosh. I laughed so hard. My stomach hurts. Like, I've been laughing for the last 15
She's been laughing for 15 minutes over this. This person hasn't seen a lot of jokes in her life.
I've been laughing for the last 15
You hear the Hillary Clinton laugh? You hear the Kamala laugh?
I've been laughing for the last 15 minutes. I just can't. Hi, Deb.
That demonic Democrat laugh. You hear that?
I can't. Okay. Let me. I don't know why I kind of saw. People keep sending me messages. I don't know why I kind of saw this one coming because this guy guy had disappeared a while back. He disappeared a while back, and little did we know that today he was going to reappear.
No, what? I didn't like the guy, but let's see. Jeez, breaking news. Yeah. Oh, wow. 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 Breaking news. Bob Saget, comedian, star of TV's Full House, dies at 65. Bob Saget, the comedian, TV actor, best known for playing patriarch Danny Tanner in Full House, has died at 65. TMZ report. The actor was found dead in a hotel room at Ritz-Carlton, Orlando, Florida. So nothing more to report, but this is sad news. I'll see if I have an update for tomorrow's morning show, ladies and gentlemen. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. Sad. All right. Thank you for that. Hobu chili recipe. Wow, that's crazy. We have Betty White, Bob Saget. Like the celebrities always happens in threes. Look into that. Always in threes. It was Betty White this week, right? It's crazy. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. I mean. Anyways, let's go back to the pigeon. I guess we're all going to be watching Full House now. So I got some more audio. I'm just going to play a little bit of them. I don't know. I just want to prove some of the points from the for the new viewers who have never seen or heard about pigeon. But Wyatt Earp brought up.
Robert fucking lost it, dude, because Robert is obsessed. Like, this is why Robert fucking lost it, dude, because Robert is obsessed. Like, Robert, okay, está todo embrujado, entonces el pendejo no sabe si me odia o me ama o me quiere matar o quiere cogerme. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what he wants. Like, it's funny, you know? But you think if he didn't give a fuck, he would care about his friend sending me a dick pic? Like, of course he would care, you know? Of course he would fucking care. This is why Robert fucking lost.
What's up, Ginger? Come say hi, papito. Here's my baby Ginger. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Appreciate that, Trina. I follow Kirsten W. consistently for going on 3 years, and her recent passing has led me to your channel. So happy to find another common sense, entertaining, wise truth finder. Much appreciated. Oh, thank you for tuning in, hitting that like button, subscribing. I appreciate it. I go live. I remember saying about Kirsten because we were live like at the same time. I'll go on earlier, and then she goes on. It was just I just like to talk about stuff that's going on. So just help each other out. I do play by YouTube's rules, and I do it in I use a lot of comedy to say certain things. Let's just put it that way. You cannot say a lot, but you can still say a lot without saying what you mean. Just watch me and it'll make sense. So what's papito? Like papito, like he's like Spanish papito, like he's like little it sounds bad in English. I don't want to say it in English, but it's a term of endearment. Thank you, cool Tarzan. Appreciate it. OMG, I just recently found you and I love your show. You're a riot. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try to be as entertaining as possible. No, I'm not on Getter. I like YouTube, man. Papito. His name is Ginger. I call him Papito, baby. And then I think I found out that Pigeon names one of her. The whole thing with the animals, I'm just learning about Pigeon hoarding all these animals. I don't know too much about that. But the hoarding of the animals, It's just ridiculous. The pigeon has a lot of like these voicemails, videos. Let's just finish up the Kirsten one that she did today. I'm gonna skim through it. I didn't get to watch all of this. It's like 2 hours. Let's just skim through it, folks. And if anybody has a good timestamp on the last video that she made, let me know. Actually, somebody said that she made a new one. Hold on. A shorter one. I can't do 2 hours of this pigeon. This is. I'm already.
On a question and answers video.
So
about
this.
Kirsten.
So this is already 10 videos of Kirsten already. 10 videos in 2 days.
It was about an hour and a half long. 2 days ago, one of my videos was removed. We're still not sure. This happened to me about 5 years ago, and it happened to me a couple days ago again. And I understand that perhaps her death has been very controversial, and it has been, now it's all over the news, as I figured it would be. And
Clean your glasses.
a lot of your comments have been either deleted or I don't know exactly what's happening to your comments. And I know that many people want to interact with one another as far as your thoughts. And
Man, I feel bad for that cat, man. Oh man, I feel bad for that cat.
And your concerns and everything else. I'm leaving my Telegram channel on here that I hardly use. And if you want to follow that channel, because for whatever reason, we can't really rely on Facebook anymore. We can't really trust Facebook anymore. And the bottom line is that we have no control over what's happened with this leftist social media over the last few years. I mean, if they were able to silence our president when he was still a sitting
Now it's our president. You haven't talked about Trump since he lost.
President. The bottom line is that we don't know what else they can do. So if you want to comment on this video again,
oh my poor cat. Somebody save that cat. Poor cat, man.
And I also left my Telegram channel for those of you who want to follow. And but yeah, a lot of the comments are gone, unfortunately. And it's unfortunate because most of your comments are based.
You know what I don't understand about her, right? She has a shelter of like 80 animals, like Noah's Ark or something. She has all these cats and dogs, but yet she's always traveling. Who takes care of the animals? Why, baby? Oh, when he's hungry, man, this guy, man.
Basically just sharing your thoughts and your concerns and your questions
and
comments. And a lot of them have been deleted.
And
some of them they can't be seen.
And
the bottom line is that Facebook allows a lot of trash to be out there on the internet, on their platforms. They allow a lot of
like your videos. Just speak for yourself.
Fake news. They
like your videos. Speak for yourself.
They allow a lot of things that they claim they don't allow, but they allow them anyway. And yet when we make just truthful videos like the one I just made where, there was no intel, there was no anything like that. It was just straight facts and straight thoughts and opinions. A lot of the comments have been deleted. So anyway, if you want to comment on this video again, and it's up to you. And also I left my Telegram channel on the top of.
All right, shut up, Pigeon. That cat wants to like get his life rescued. So Pigeon tried to badmouth me on her page today. Kind of wanted to respond to that post she made on her stupid page. That she's just like she keeps making the same videos over and over again. So you don't even need Facebook to see your page. So look how many videos she has done so far. This is the one. We haven't finished this one. Let's go. Because she only knows she's the only one that's responsible for the truth. Let's go to like.
I love to bake. She didn't even want to eat, some of the
here we
stuff
go.
that I was baking because she was that healthy. So for her to be so badly affected by a detox is highly, highly doubtful. Someone who doesn't eat a lot of sugar, somebody who doesn't eat meat, somebody who doesn't eat a lot of carbs, somebody who doesn't drink, had cold or may just, a flu. And probably the reason why she traveled to California. Obviously now her friends and all of us who cared about her are wishing that she would have stayed home, that she wouldn't have traveled to California. I think she was very excited.
All right, I'm gonna share something with you. I don't blame Kirsten. I don't blame Kirsten not eating her food. Kirsten might have lied and say I'm a vegetarian all of a sudden. Pigeon cannot cook. Pigeon cannot cook. She cannot cook. Take my word for it. She cannot cook. She can't even cook a cup of noodles right. She'll burn the cup of noodle. She burns boiling water. She'll burn the boiling water and they'll burn the cup of noodles. She cannot cook. She cannot cook. Take my word for it.
I'm not.
Because, let's just say I had to try her cooking once. And I said, let's just go buy something outside.
Not only about New Year's Eve, but she also had an event in Santa Monica on January 1st.
So she's already mentioning her itinerary. Oh, Kirsten was here on this day. On January 1st, she was here. Why are you sharing her business, her daily planner? Who are you to be talking about? What are you writing a biography over here? Why are you spilling the beans? We don't need to know this stuff. But now you're saying it. I'm playing it now. Why are you sharing her? It's like,
If you guys remember, she was promoting an event in Santa Monica on January 1st. This is, I don't know why she gave me her card last time I saw.
She gave you her card because she's a businesswoman. She promotes her business in case you ever need help. And like now she's doxing her number. I mean, but.
Saw her, but this is her card.
Yeah, it has her business on it. That's her. Because if you ever meet somebody, oh, I need an interior designer. Oh, I have a friend. Here's Kirsten. That's why she gave you her business card. You don't know why? It's called a business card, a card for business to promote her business. So you should have been promoting it. That's why she gave you a business card. You don't know.
She was very good at everything that she did, guys.
I want to find the timestamp. I really apologize. I should have took the timestamp. I forgot. There's a part when she says, Kirsten wanted me to run for Congress. It's like she said that on her deathbed. She told me, run for Congress. Run, pigeon, run. Like she's Rocky and stuff,
She bragged about, about her channels. And I think she did it with every right to do so, because I don't know of too many people that can have a channel with 120,000 followers taken down on YouTube and rebuild within a matter of weeks or months. She was definitely admirable, definitely loved by so many. And again, that's the reason why I wanted to make this video, because I know that so many thousands of people have questions.
Shout out to Corin. Thank you for the coffee. I appreciate that. FB doesn't work that way. She deleted comments. People were commenting, what's with the Mason hand gesture? She might have deleted. Oh, the Mason hand gesture. Which one is that? Let me know when she does it. Appreciate that. Thank you, Corin, for the coffee. Appreciate that.
And I want to answer more of those questions if I can.
If anybody's has seen this video, if you have a timestamp, let me know in the chat. If there's a timestamp I should jump to. I was watching, this is 2 hours. I didn't watch all of it. I think I saw like 20 minutes and then I fell asleep. She's very boring. Then I had nightmares. I only took a nap for like an hour. I was having nightmares, ladies and gentlemen. You listen to this person before you fall asleep, you're gonna have like nightmares of witches and death. You know, I was like, ah! I woke up and then I heard the news about the Bronx, and I did this live stream. But I was watching this one earlier. Somebody sent it to me, like, oh, you should watch this. I'm like, okay. But too many and it starts sounding the same as like listening to an air conditioner. You know, you can fall asleep to an air conditioner, all right? It makes the same noise. Or like when you turn on the fan, it makes the same noise. I think it's called white noise, white supremacy noise. I don't know what it's called, but whatever it is, that's how she sounds. Because all you hear in her videos, and so it just sounds the same. And you know, watch. I'm gonna hit play, and she's gonna be saying and or
my send me, if you can, send me just shorter questions so that I can answer them. But she died on January 6th, apparently around, from what I understand, around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. Thank you, Corin. If she admires CW, why didn't she watch her videos? Also, why didn't she know the hospital's name when CW posted on her tele? Thank you. I said the hospital's name on Friday, Camarillo. I don't know if it's St. John's, but I know it's Camarillo because that's what they posted on social media. So I went with what was posted. But people that know, I don't just go. I go. I look for the source. Somebody wrote a comment in one of my videos from Friday's morning show. Actually, let me see if I pull it up. But I want to get like the actual quote because I don't want to just post stuff, you know, without the video or the facts. You know, YouTube and their misinformation. Okay, here's the article. Here's the video. How can it be misinformation? That's all. But she did. Oh man, this pigeon said a lot of crazy things, man. Jen Paskey. Look, she's even dressing like Jen Paskey.
She started getting.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you. I think it was this video. She said that on the 31st, she was calling the hospital 12 times. And then on the video that she made 3 days ago, she said, oh, I didn't even know she was in the hospital. I didn't know who she was at. I didn't know which hospital. And then the video today, I don't know, correct me in the chat. I'm trying to catch up to all these videos. So much videos. I just don't want to have nightmares, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I'm sorry. I gotta laugh because this is crazy. This narcissist. She knows everything. I'm sorry. She knows everything. I talked to her in the hospital. It was St. John's Hospital. I am telling you. I got you, Tammy. I got you. You guys know more. Blue V Latino. No, that was Palama for Trump dogs donated on Friday. Yeah, Palama for Trump dogs. Her and her husband are scamming the Americans. Do you know most people don't know she's married? She doesn't say she's married. She doesn't wear a wedding ring. She goes out with different men. Damn, now I'm doing it. Catch me if I'm doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know. I'm not gonna be like, oh, her hands. Oh, okay.
Really, really sick around 4 in the morning, and she died apparently around 8 in the morning. I've called the hospital dozens of times. They don't want to give me any information. They don't want to take anybody's phone calls. I, at this point, don't even know where her body is. But all I can tell you is that I've been, like I said, gathering up information from her friends, from one of her very close friends. On Tuesday, January 4th, she left the hospital. So 2 days before she died, she was able to leave the hospital. But she was not strong enough to be able to leave and go home. She had to go back into the hospital. And apparently, for whatever reason, oxygen was not available for her. Maybe if it would have been, she would have been able to go home. but apparently she could not take oxygen home with her on January 4th. Her family, thank you for asking about that. Apparently she has a brother and a sister in Singapore. I don't think she has any family in the US. And I hope that they've already been able to contact their family, because right now there's a
So you're not even her family member. You're not even her family member. You're just speaking like you're the press conference. So people are asking about the hand gesture. All right, I pulled this up. Let's see. I don't know what these things mean, but it doesn't hurt to check it out. So what she's doing is number 9. Right? Is that the one she's doing, ladies and gentlemen? Number 9? All right, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the chat. What's the hand gesture that she's doing? Give me a number. Either it's 8 or 9. Which one is she doing? 8 or 9? Let me know in the chat. What are the hand gestures? Number 9? We got one number 9. Let me know in the chat. 8 or 9? 8 or 9? What else? Which one? 17. All right, let's see. Let me know in the chat. 8 or 9. I'm gonna read them right now. 8, 10, and 11. Mystic signs of Jewish rabbis. Number 9. Hands of the Hindu dancer. Compare with forms of plate 48. All right. All right, number 9. 69. Somebody said 69. All right, we're going to keep that in mind. We're going to look more into that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I just wanted to cover it. I'm going to look more into that. ASL? What's ASL?
the sort of a mystery with what's happened to her phone.
American Sign Language?
2 people got phone calls the day she died, after she died, from her phone that seemed to be butt dials with no answer on the other side. Telegram, even arriving in California, he's not going to do anything for you. And
oh, right here.
I was like, fine, whatever. I'll see you.
Here we go.
Her last message. Because now I go back and I think about all the things that she said.
Oh.
And she was complicated. She was complicated, but I have to tell you that she was probably number
She was complicated.
Number 2 person who motivated me to run for Congress, and that she was very, very, very pushy, very pushy. Even one on some of her last messages, she's like, because I told her I really want to go to Mexico City. She's like, what are you going to do in Mexico City? Mexico City's not going to do anything for you. And I was like, okay, Kirsten, I'll see you in LA, because she really wanted me to be at her January 1st event. And she's like, no. She's like, no, you're not going to Mexico City. What for? And I was like, fine, whatever.
Does Kirsten really talk like that? Oh, pass the tissues. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. Here. I forgot to pass the tissues. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody wants another one? Ladies and gentlemen, please take a time. Wipe your tears. She was difficult. She was complicated. Did you just finish calling her complicated? She called her complicated. She was. Wow. When I pass away, hopefully nobody says I'm complicated. I don't want that on my tombstone. He was complicated. You know what that's called? It's called leadership. It's called being a mentor. Should have said she's a mentor to you. She was a mentor, not complicated, not pushy. She was a mentor. That's what mentors do. They push you. They tell you like it is. That's why a lot of people don't have a mentor. And you had a mentor like her, and now you're saying she was complicated? The nerves. She's crying. She's complicated. She's complicated. She was probably crying because she made you feel bad. She told you the truth. And she does tell you the truth. She just told you, why are you going to Mexico City? You're not running for Congress. Kirsten put her name out there saying that you're running for Congress, and all you do on your social media is bash people. Whore dogs, bash people. Attack Oscar El Blue. Attack Anthony Aguero. That's all you do, attack Mary. Attack Legal Latino Heat. Shout out to Legal Latino Heat. All you do is attack, attack, attack. When are you going to campaign? And you got Kirsten over here telling you, helping you out, mentoring you, and you got the nerves to call her complicated? She's complicated? Oh.
I'll see you in LA, because I was supposed to be in Mexico City for January 1st, and December 31st. And so I changed my whole thing around, because of her party, Sue Won's party, and because of her event, I normally spend New Year's Eve in Mexico City, but she said, Mexico City's not going to do anything for you. And as much as I hated to hear some of the stuff that she just sometimes said, now I realize that, that why she was doing it. And I think that's one of the reasons why, this has been so difficult for me for the last few days, I'll read you her exact message and what she said. She goes, you should be doing everything you can right now. You're not going to win. And Mexico City's not going to help you, So I said, okay, fine. I said, okay, I'll be there on the 31st and obviously on the 1st in Santa Monica where she was having this event, Yeah, she was very, very truthful with everybody. And a lot of people don't like to hear the truth,
Especially you. That's probably why you were crying, because she told you some honesty things. Because Pigeon, if you had a real friend, they would have told you all the wrong things you're doing. Is that perhaps why you deleted the first video? I gotta find that deleted video she did. Let me see. I don't even think I have. We could have. I think this is. Oh, somebody. Okay, somebody sent me. I got it. Okay, we're gonna have to check that video out, the one she did today. Let's just check out the first one. I don't want to go too long today. I'll probably end it at the 3-hour mark, 19 more minutes. I'm going too much, but I appreciate you guys. You guys are still tuning in, so I'm here. You guys love the pigeon talk. Maybe Sundays we do some roasting of the pigeons, because I work 6 days a week, folks. So today's like the only day off, and I don't want to spend my day off watching pigeons, but this pigeon has put out 10 videos. 10 videos, ladies and gentlemen. 10 videos in 2 days. How can I compete? How can I compete? So this video is titled Paloma, whatever, blames Kirsten W. for her own death due to procedure. What the hell? Let's check this out. Thank you, Corins. CW was hardworking, not complicated. She would have been disappointing for her partying while her friend was sick. Yep. So the pigeon went to the same party Kirsten was supposed to go to. Kirsten invited the pigeon to a party, right? And while Kirsten was in the hospital, Pigeon still went to the party, supposedly. I don't know. So thank you, Janet Lance. Thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate the 4 coffees. Appreciate it. Thank you, Corins, for the coffees. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Good morning. What a strange morning it is today. It really is.
All right, let me speed this up. They need some high energy. We need some high energy, man.
Information going around yesterday, and we think of people who are really strong and everything else as always being there, right? We think, oh, they're always going to be there, and normally those people have very strong personalities, but also, and
she talks about the strong personality a lot. You notice that? Ladies and gentlemen, behind me, I have a psychology degree. So I study these mental patients like this. I kind of like dissecting these videos and, talking about psychology, folks. I enjoy this. But this pigeon is a special case. Do not feed the pigeons, ladies and gentlemen. That's my recommendation.
a couple weeks ago, I was talking about one of my friends dying and how I couldn't get a hold of him. I kept texting him and he never replied. And after a couple weeks, I said, there's no way he could not be replying. And, even if he lost his phone or something happened, we've been friends for almost 11 years, and there's no way that he would just not reply to my messages.
Exactly, Josephine Lopez. We don't know where the hell she was at New Year's Eve. LA, New York. She was all over the place. I don't know. But we know where her friend was, and we didn't know. Nobody knew people knew where her friends were. But if she was her real friend, she would have been telling her audience, hey, Kirsten's in the hospital. Can we get some prayers going? Let's get some prayers going. Let's go to the hospital, right? You're an activist, right? It's in LA in your district, right? Let's get people down there. Let's go make sure the hospital's doing the right thing. Put pressure on the hospital. If you knew she was getting out on Tuesday, why not be out there? Make sure she gets to Florida, right? You know, you're her friend. If you knew all this stuff, right? You were calling the hospitals January 31st, as she says, as the pigeon says. You should have been there waiting for her to come out. If you were a true friend like you say you are. But you didn't do that because you were too busy taking pictures, traveling America, using their dog donations to travel America. The 33rd Congressional District in LA. She's running for Congress there.
And yeah, he had died of COVID. But I talked to one of Kirsten's friends last night, and I know a lot of you are in shock. A lot of you want to know what happened. And some people have been posting, one of her best friends has been posting information as far as, you know, exactly when she died, whatever else. But so she had been sick for a couple weeks, you know, and maybe she thought it was just a cold or a flu, you know, something that wasn't all that serious.
Who are you to say this? Who are you to say this about a person that just passed away? Who are you?
And she had just got back from Virginia and having a cosmetic procedure done, and then she wanted to travel to California to the New Year's party and to the she had a New Year's Day rally in Santa Monica, which I was also supposed to go to. But it seems to me that it all just started carrying on from the last 2 weeks of December, and she didn't really take it all that serious. And the problem is that once she got to California and she ended up at one of these hospitals in California, it just all got worse from there. I talked to one of her friends, and apparently on Tuesday, and this is something probably nobody else knows. On Tuesday, Kirsten left.
Like this is gossip. Like she's talking like this is gossip, right? Like we're watching Gossip Girl over here. Like nobody knows about this. Nobody knows about this, but I got inside information. Nobody knows about this. Your friend just passed away, and all you got to do. Nobody knows about this. I'm breaking the news. I'm telling you what's going on. I'm breaking it. Nobody knows about this.
Left the hospital. She left the hospital on Tuesday. Tried anyway. And she was able to get into her friend's car. And she was having a really hard time breathing. But the hospital refused to give her oxygen to take home. And those are the type of, you know, I didn't want to make anything bigger out of this because at the end of the day, Kirsten is gone. But for those of you who know me and who have followed me closely, you know how much I'm against a lot of the things.
What are we playing baseball? She's gone. She's out of here. She's gone. How many times have you said this already today? She's gone. She's gone. She has passed. Now gone. Why do you say that? Like she's gone. I don't want nobody to be gone. She has passed. She's resting. That's a very insensitive way to say she's gone. She's dead. She said that, right? Like you guys saw it earlier. I played her. She's dead. She's gone. Ugh. The pigeon, you know, she short circuits.
Doing the pigeon.
Right? When the pigeon goes, you'll see it.
Things that happen in hospitals. For those of you who have been following for a while, know that I always talk about this. The reason why I always talk about this type of stuff is because I think a lot of people unnecessarily die in hospitals. And is my sound gone? Let me know if you can hear me.
I wish your sound was gone.
Let me know if you can hear me because there's something that get her out of there. And she did. She left the hospital. But then they had to bring her right back because the hospital refused to give her oxygen to take home. Her friend is devastated, guys, because oxygen and her leaving would have probably saved her life. I mean, by this point, she had already been in the hospital for 7 days.
How do you know this?
She had been in there for about 6-7 days, and she wanted to leave. And apparently, things got bad in the hospital, and they also found out she wasn't vaccinated. And those are the type of questions that, at this point, it's the only thing that matters. And the reason why is because, in the end, we can't get Kirsten back. There's nothing we could do to bring her back. She's gone. She's gone over bacterial pneumonia. Apparently, California has some type of restriction on certain antibiotics. And I guess that's a state. I mean, I'm not very. I don't have the details about that, but apparently, California has restrictions on certain antibiotics. I'll find out more. But 7 days in the hospital, they couldn't treat her bacterial pneumonia. They couldn't get rid of it, really. 7 days in the hospital, in an expensive hospital in Camarillo, California, St. John's Hospital, and they couldn't get rid of her bacterial pneumonia. Guys, I'm going to share this with you, and I've shared it before, but if we can learn anything from Kirsten's death, I can't believe I'm saying that, is that that we got to take care of ourselves, because it seems to me that these hospitals are either not doing what they're supposed to do, or they just don't care, or maybe in her case, they wanted her to go down as another COVID death. I don't know. I don't know if her death certificate will say COVID. I'm not sure. But her friend and who was there next to her, who got her out of the hospital on Tuesday got her out of the hospital, said that it was it was bacterial pneumonia. My dad was in the hospital. My stepdad was in the hospital 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and he had really bad pneumonia as well, and he had gotten bypass surgery. So, so you guys know, normally when those two things they combine, it's normally lethal between the pneumonia and the heart conditions. And he was in an induced coma, and from long distance because I was in California.
Thank you, Corins. Let's take a break from Pigeon. This is the kind of videos I want to play. Listening to Pigeon, so I just want to play a little bit of Pigeon, and let's just watch this video. It's probably the last video right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a page called Paloma for Trump on Facebook. All right. Wow, that looks like a nice Paloma for Trump. So let me show you this video right here. Thank you, Corins. Appreciate that. Oh, I can't make it bigger.
Of all of us promoting it, believing it, going along with it, not to say that everything about Q is a lie, but how much of it do you believe? And how much has Q been used against us in our movement? I mean, think of what has been done to some of our Congress people. One of the major issues that has been used against their credibility, against their true fight, against their true mission, which is to save the future of America and the preservation of the American culture, has been things such as Q, okay, QAnon. And QAnon started somewhere. It started with somebody trying to get attention. It started with somebody maybe trying to make money from it.
It sounds like a pigeon. Sounds like Paloma for Trump would do.
It started with someone probably trying to create fear. And again, more than anything, attention. And in the end, it turned out that a lot of the things Q said were nowhere near being true. Okay. And again, it has been one of the most damaging things in our movement against people who have impeccable backgrounds, against people who have real potential, who have a real vision, who have a real mission.
Okay. People that were behind bullying her are going to pay for this. And, they may not pay for it legally. They may not pay for it criminally. I'm not going to do anything. God's going to take care of them.
Oh.
Kirsten was bullied for the last 7 months, guys. 8 months. Kirsten was bullied for months and months and months. Kirsten was made fun of, bullied, harassed.
So right there, ladies and gentlemen, this pigeon, I like I said, the whole thing with Q, that's why when Kirsten talks about Q, I'm like, I used to post about Q when I had Facebook. This quick story. This was after the elections. I thought I was like the only one that knew about Q. And remember I used to post, follow the white rabbit. Obama's going to North Korea. Hillary Clinton has the boots on. The indictments are coming. I remember I was posting that. This was like in December, right after Trump won the election. I was posting on Facebook at 4 a.m. because I thought I was the only one with the scoop. I thought I had the breaking news. I used to post the indictments are coming. 73 indictments. I remember these posts. I felt like an idiot. 73 indictments are coming. And then I'm like, man, this Q stuff isn't happening. The white rabbit, the airport in North Korea, the island, all that stuff, Then I'm like, why am I posting this? And it's not coming true. And I just stopped, And then Q took off, and then the media started making fun of it. And me personally, I think Q was like real in the beginning, and then something happened because then it kind of changed, and it just became like porn, hope porn, like it's just hope. It's just kicking the can down. That's my opinion, and I keep it live, man. I keep it real. So yeah, I'll keep it real with you guys. That's how it's what I think. It's up to you. You can have whatever feelings or emotions you want about anything and everything. That's what life is about. We're all not gonna think the same. If we all thought the same, this will be boring. That's why we have discussions. I like to learn everything from both sides. I like to take I even took a look at the flat Earth stuff. I was like, I know about it, but I don't agree with it, but I know about it. I have an understanding about it. I take a look at stuff. So that's all I try to do, ladies and gentlemen. Just take a look at stuff, and then you make your own decision. You make your own conclusion at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's brought a great show. Thank you, Mary Larson, Hobo Chili Recipe. Those of you that hooked it up. Janet Lance, Quarrens, appreciate it. Mary Larson, Mary Quintanilla, Hobo Chili Recipe. I think it was CK Benzona. Appreciate the super chats. Quarrens, appreciate it. Thank you. Quarrens. Thank you. Shout out to Mysterious. Shout out to Josephine Lopez. Shout out to Superspurg. Shout out to Kylie. Sour Milk and Cookies. Stephen B. Mary Tando. Diane La Rosa. Shout out to that Facebook page, Scammers Exposed. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for the content. Appreciate it. Keep on posting Scammers Exposed. Shout out to Trina Morales. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Thank you, Selma So Wavy. Appreciate that. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Who else is in the chat? Comments so I could give you shout outs. I like to give out shout outs. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Mysterious. Shout out to Wyatt Herb. Thank you for the coffee. Shout out to That's Right. Josephine Lopez. That's right. Shout out to Mary. If you're new to the channel, first time watching me, say hello so I could give you a shout out your first time. Shout out to Liberty Cowbell. Glad I found your channel. Thank you for tuning in. First time watching. Shout out to Jerry Lee. Whoa, where's my clock? Oh, I took it down because I was using the green screen. I was just trying to get the green screen to work. I was messing around with this stuff. I was gonna do a Judge Legal today. With the clock, it shows on the green screen. So no, the clock will be back in the morning. I was trying to mess around with this. I was gonna do like a Judge Legal. So it looks kind of weird. I don't know, maybe I don't know. Shout out to you, Kylie, Mary Tando, Mary Larson, Liberty Cowgirl, Super Spurg, Jerry Lee, Jan, Kimberly Gilliard. Hope I got that right. David Queen, appreciate it. Lily V, appreciate Wyatt Herb, Lucky Larry, B Smiley, Janet Lance, Mary's Mail, Trauma Mama, Tammy from Virginia, Diane LaRosse, Kylie, David Queen, Al Kemerson. Who else is in the chat? Let me know who's in the chat. Dennis Rice, Al Kemerson, Trina Morales. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll be live again tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Central Time, 8:30 Eastern. Hit that like button, hit the bell. Live every morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to be alive every morning. I thank God for waking up, and I'll put on a show tomorrow morning. I'll get you guys updated what happened over the weekend tomorrow. I'll update you guys on the Bronx fire and everything that happened over the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button on your way out. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a good night. God willing, see you guys again, 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Before I go, make sure you guys are vaxxed and waxed before you go.
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
Usually, before I go, I play the Man Cave song. I play the song when I go. I'll leave it as an outro. Check out Irrational Times, link in the channel. I'm gonna leave it as an outro as we go. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Irrational Times. Shout out to the lovely assistant. Thank you for the song. Way. Shout out to Sour Milk and Cookies. Shout out to Diane LaRosse. Shout out to Josephine Lopez. The Man Cave. Down on it gets kind of hot. Woo! Bye. Down at the man cave.
The walls are around to say, turn that curse down. But we like to keep it on the down low. Wouldn't want the word to get around. Cause most people wouldn't understand the real ways of a real man.
Oh, thank you, Alex Martinez. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the coffee, Alex Martinez. Shout out to Alex Martinez. The man cave. Sometimes it gets kind of hot. Woo! Down at the man cave.
The walls all around will tell us, put them back on. Late at night, early in the morning.
Thank you, Joanne.
Every day, a different story at the man cave. The man cave.
Thank you, Jose Morales.
Another night,
Another day.
So much time wasted away with a
Man cave. A real man like legal Latino. Living life like Evil Knievel. Woo!
Wouldn't believe all the risk that we had to take. A real
Man, like I said, they didn't roll it.
just taking all the
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
And where it gets it from, well, there's just one face. Down at the man cave, sometimes it gets pretty hot. Quite like down at the man cave, the walls are around to say, well, turn that shit off. The man cave.
Thank you, everybody. Good night, everybody. See you guys tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Take care, everybody. Have a good night, sweet dreams. Take care, everybody. Do not feed the pigeons. Good night, everybody. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.